Hello everybody! Today we are here to discuss AI, the Somnium files. An hour late because I had to finish it. I had like a half hour left. I don't even know if anyone's here. It says there's nobody here. Is that too close? Oh, somebody's here. I can't see their name yet though. Hi Genjutsu-sama, hi Iris! Let me change the chat box color. How do I do that? Properties. Font settings. Done. Well, now the chat box isn't showing at all. Oh well, on the screen. Hi Kit! Oh, you're still playing it? How far are you? Then you might get spoiled. Like with the Higurashi stream, I remember rescheduling it because not everyone was finished, and this one I scheduled an hour late, but I didn't want to have to keep rescheduling things. I don't know. I felt bad about scheduling this an hour late too. I'm really bad at finishing these entire. I kind of get distracted with like other things a lot. But this game, I liked it a lot. You'll join soon, but you'll be listening one route left. Okay. You have to be careful. You might get spoiled. I ended up beating it the Tuesday after the last meeting. Wow. Yeah, there were a lot of things, like a lot of like mysteries that like you really wanted to get solved. So I guess it's like the sort of game where it's like you want to keep playing more and more and more to find out. I just kept getting distracted with like work and stuff. It's all good, don't worry. I finished like 9:30 a.m. is around when I finished, and I feel like there's a ton to talk about because we did like 3 routes, and you know, last stream when I said that I watched the stream of that girl, or that the let's play of that girl, and she got like a bad ending. It turns out I was confused. That wasn't really a bad ending. That was just the point in the green route, the annihilation route, where the game gets locked until you get to a certain point in the resolution route. So that's what I saw. I saw a boss killing Sosajima in the video thing. So that's why I was really suspicious of boss like the whole time. But it turns out it wasn't really her. What, so, what should we talk about first? There's so much. There's like, I mean, last time I didn't even finish the Ota and the Mizuki routes, so we can talk about those too. Those annihilation route, I thought the same once I started that route. Yeah, it seemed like a bad ending, right? But it turns out it wasn't. It was just locked. And then afterwards, the whole time, I was like, oh my god, it's boss! Every single route, I was suspicious of her after that. And am I the only one who, when as soon as they said that the sync machine could swap bodies, I immediately like knew, or immediately like guessed that it was Date and number 80. Is he 86 or 89? Sosajima's son. Like as soon as they said it could swap bodies, like That's what happened. It just made complete sense because of the memories of Iris playing patty cake and stuff like that. And I had been suspicious since he first appeared. Like when he first appeared, when Sosajima, when his son, I don't remember his son's name. When he first appeared, I was like, for some reason, I had this like idea in my head that it was like Date because of the fact that I don't remember what the early signs were. I think it was like the heartbeat noise when he first appeared, and also a lot of things like the first Somnium you go through, a lot of it just seemed to link to it. It all made sense. Right? Saito, yeah, him. That's his name, I think, yeah. At the end of Otaru, I thought it had something to do with the cult, since Renju ate Shoko's eye. Oh, I didn't even think that. I had no idea why the eye thing would have happened. I was so, like, confused and disgusted. After that happened, I kept thinking about it. I was like, what would it be like to eat an eye? I discussed it with Ameko. I was like, what do you think it'd be like to eat an eye? She thought that it would just be like eating like a gummy candy. She didn't seem to think it would be that bad. I kind of thought that if you ate an eyeball, that there would be different various textures. I thought that there's stuff going on inside of an eyeball, right? So there's gotta be a little bit of resistance when you bite into it, right? Is this too disgusting? Iris and Gidjus Sasaba, you guys both guessed about the body swap too. There was a lot of signs for it. So when it happened, I was like, I was right! That's the fun thing about mystery games, is trying to figure them out and seeing if you were right or wrong. When they first showed number 89 is him being Iris's uncle, I had a feeling it really wasn't him, so it was kind of right. Yeah, like, everything with that was really confusing when it first happened, but, like, it all made sense. Like, there was a lot of things in this game that were extremely confusing and then all made sense. Like, everything is connected. There's, like, a million different mysteries in this game. Whoops. It's meant to pop, and the jelly oozes out. Why does it sound like there's a party going on outside? There's like a huge there's like a huge like line of people walking outside. I wonder who they are. Well, they're making a lot of noise. I hope you can't hear it. It pops and the jelly oozes out. That's what happens with eyeballs? The people are playing music outside. I'm gonna get copyright strike from these people walking outside. Okay. You think it'd be softer on the inside? Softer on the inside. Interesting. For some reason, I thought there would be like various things going on inside of the eyeball. Like, I guess I don't know what the inside of an eyeball is like. I thought there would be like, oh my god, the people. I thought there'd be like, I don't know, wires? Wires isn't really the right word, I guess. You heard description of it on food shows. There are food shows that talk about what it's like to eat an eyeball? Huh. Oh wait. Are there people that eat eyeballs? Like of animal eyeballs? Is that a thing in some like... Is that like a food that people eat some places or something? There's a lot of like strange things that people eat, or like strange parts of animals that people eat, so maybe, huh? Boss is Saito. Did you just get there, or did we spoil it? It's a thing. Oh. Interesting. What animals' eyeballs do they eat? I wish Rohan and Saito would have a more interesting motive except mental/physical illness, or have someone in the background pulling the strings. I guess that is true. It is both like that they just have mental illnesses. Yeah, I guess that, like, I kind of felt like that was a bit less satisfying, because a lot of times with, like, games like this, you want to know, like, a logical reason, but, like, or, like, I guess you want to, like, know, like, you want to get inside the bad guy's head, right, and think of the logical reason why they're doing this, but if it's just, like, a mental illness, then it's harder to do that. Your parents eat fish eyes? Fish eyes, I don't know. I've never had that. I didn't even realize that people did that. Now I kind of want to know the texture, but I'm also very scared to eat a fish eye. After reading the game, I realized that in the Mizuki and Otoru, Iris does end up dying, and so is in her body. Oh yeah! My cat's making noises. So... yeah. Wait, so if so is in her body. Then that makes me wonder what happens afterwards, right? Somebody's got to figure that out in those roots, or no? Heard of people eating sheep/goat eggs. Or eyes, not eggs. Sheep and goat eggs. Eyes. Oh. Huh. Goats and sheep, they're the one, they have the eyes that are like, their pupils are horizontal lines. Need to know the why. Yeah, you wanna, when you're, like, even when we did Higurashi, it was like, you know, it explains, like, it goes into detail about, like, the illness they have, right? Kind of, and why it happened and everything. But this is just kind of like a vague, like, well, it's not that vague, but it's like, just still, like, mental illness, right? I think it's weird, but they eat all the weird stuff. What is it, I don't remember what it's called. Never mind. The fish sperm that they eat in Japan. Well, would you guys ever try that? Have you ever tried that? I'm getting off topic. I don't know if you hear my cat scratching in her litter box now. There's a lot of background noises in this stream today. I'm very sorry. There's just so many noises. My apartment is really, really hot because my air conditioner broke and it's getting hot out now. What else is there? I feel like there's so much to talk about that I don't even know what to focus on because there's so many things in all the different routes. You've tried it at a sushi place in Japan, but never by itself. What was it? Isn't it creamy? Is that what they said? I don't know. I usually try things once, but that's like out there. You might give it a go. I'm more of a picky eater. I mean, I've gotten better with that as I've gotten older, but I still don't know if I could bring myself to eat stuff like that. Maybe if it was for a stream. I don't know where I would get that stuff to eat on a stream, though. Oh, no. Now people are going to try to keep me at my word for that. Never mind. I didn't say that. Caviar/roe? Oh, I thought caviar was the eggs. Is it the sperm? Is it? Interesting. Isn't caviar also the one where you have to eat it with a special kind of spoon? Because if you eat it with the wrong material of spoon, it changes the flavor? Is that not true? I like to think that I would try everything. However, I had the chance to eat crickets before, but chickened out when I had them in front of me. Oh yeah, bugs. Do you see, like, the people nowadays, like, there's, like, all these people who are like, we should start eating bugs. in order to like stop eating meat or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, I've heard the bugs taste like nuts. Is that true? Like that they have a nutty flavor. Nut. They have a nutty flavor. That's what I've heard. It's the eggs. I've never had caviar, and I've never had the sperm either. The fish sperm. That reminds me of Iva's fascination with bugs. Lol, but Paul works. Bugs Paul. Yeah, her fascination with bugs is kind of cute, isn't it? Iva had a lot of cute qualities to her. It was really sad when she self-destructed, but then when she came back, it was like, oh my god. I felt really sad at that part. You haven't eaten them, so you don't know. People sell like the bug popsicles or like lollipops. Lollipops with like bugs in them. I've seen that. You try a bug, but you won't eat a spider. I see. People, it's usually like crickets, right? Or like ants. Is that do people eat ants? I feel like I've seen that. Iris had a fascination with bugs too, which is weird that happened twice, I guess. Oh yeah. Iris had a lot of interesting interests. Although I guess like her interest, a lot of interesting interests. Her interest in like mythology though came from Date when he was, what was his name before? Hayato? Her uncle. Or who she called uncle. That came from, but she also, I thought it was so weird that this game, I guess maybe some like internet urban legends that I thought were like more Western, I guess they have reached Japan. Because I was really shocked when they were bringing up like the have you seen this man thing and like the Mandela effect and stuff. I was like, I was not expecting this from a Japanese game. Those are both like things I always associated with just like internet urban legends that I wouldn't have expected to have reached Japan, I guess. But I guess Ameko watches the VTuber Mashiro from Niji Sanji, and he does a lot of streams going over like internet urban legends, and a lot of them are like Japanese translations of English ones. So I guess probably a lot of them are translated, huh? I was just surprised to see it, honestly. End up pre-ordering the collector's edition of the new game coming out June for that Aiba figures included. I didn't even see that. Wait, I want to look at that now. Maybe I need to pre-order it. Isn't the next game supposed to be... Oh wait, collector's edition of the new game. Isn't it supposed to be you play as Mizuki? AI this time. Somnium files. Pre-order. Let's see. Where's the Aiba figure? Oh, she looks so cool. Wait, I wonder if I can show her. I think I could show her. Here. I need to figure out, I don't know how to do a lot of things in Streamlabs, but this should be simple. So I'm gonna try it out. Apparently the director adds random theories and legends like that in his games. That's interesting. Image. Add source. Add a new image source. Browse. Let's see. Aiba. Done. I can show you guys the eye of a figure. Can you see it? I figured out how to do something in Streamlabs, you guys. Something pretty simple. Can you see it very well? On my screen, the resolution looks really bad, but I don't know how it looks for you guys. It's cute and cool, isn't it? Thought it was funny. Felt like that day was collecting kids being a father figure to Iris, Mizuki, and I think Aiba as well at the end of the game. Yeah, that is how it kind of felt. That was kind of funny. That whole game, I liked the game a lot. One of the things though is that a lot of times at moments that felt like it was supposed to be serious were more comedic, but also, I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. It was just like, I felt like a lot of things just got resolved through, like, comedy rather than realism. Like, throwing the bra and the porno mags at the guys trying to shoot them. They were all tsundere. Everybody was tsundere. He has a bunch of tsundere children. That sounds like the name of a very, like, that sounds like the concept for a very, very strange anime. Having a bunch of tsundere children. The henchman fight, yeah. Hello, Mono no Aware. I said Mono no Aware and not Mono no Aware now. I did good, I said it right. Even the special forces cops. Yeah, everybody is just completely, all it takes to take them down is throwing porno mags in their direction. You did so good. Thank you. Clap, clap. Clapping for myself. Yeah, everybody, I mean, even Date, you know, but, like, everybody could just completely be controlled by porno mags. Some of the parts were a lot more, were a lot more leaning into the comedy, yeah. So, like, a lot of it wasn't really, very realistic, but it was still enjoyable. It was funny. I got a text message. I wonder if it's from Amiko. Oh, no, it was from my mom. A lot of times when I'm streaming, Amiko texts me, and then I read the text out to you guys, but it was my mom. I know what to do when if I ever get into a fight. Throw some porno mags at them. And oh my gosh, what did you guys think of the song at the end? I mean, most of the voice actors couldn't really sing very well, but it was still enjoyable in my opinion. It was still fun. It was fun and it was funny. The song at the end. In what language did everyone play / watch it? I played with the Japanese dub and ended up watching a live from Nijisanji. He had played English and it was actually really well done. I actually listened to the English dub. Usually with Japanese games I switch to the Japanese dub. But I don't know, with this game I just felt like leaving it, I guess. And, you know, from the very first scene it was already in English and I didn't think the English sounded that bad, so I didn't feel any reason to change it. Like, I didn't think any of the voice actors in the English version were bad that I can remember. I think I mentioned on the last stream that I liked Mizuki's English voice actress. I thought her voice was really cute. Like Mizuki's part in the song. Yeah, it was funny. The whole part was really funny. I think every game should end with a song and dance sequence. all the twists and turns in each route really throw you off. Like, what? They are the sus one? Yeah, a million plot twists. I like games with a million plot twists. You've been listening to that song on repeat? I think I should listen to the Japanese version to see what that one sounds like. The English version, most of the voice actors couldn't sing very well, but that kind of just made it more endearing and I guess realistic, right? Because realistically, random people singing a song probably aren't going to all be good singers anyways. He just ripped his own eye out. Yeah, he does that. I played in English, and the only thing I didn't like in English was Iris' song, but the ending song was funny and charming. Yeah. I mean, the other parts that they played it, like before the ending dance sequence, it was kind of weird because they like hyped up her dancing so much, but then the actual dancing animation was kind of like, it's kind of like, meh. It was like pretty, I don't know, but the ending was great. I loved that. It was funny. Watch Peacemaker's intro, one of the best intros ever. I don't even know what that is. Peacemaker? What is this? John Cena? Peacemaker's TV series? DC Extended Universe television series. I see. They dance. Opening theme, Do You Want to Taste It by Wigwam. It looks like the opening theme is like a real song, right? That's what it looks like. I don't know if I want to play that on stream because of copyright, but I'll listen to it after the stream. The OST is on Spotify, so you can always listen to that last song there in both languages and the solo Irish version, as well as the version with everyone. I'm a boomer. I don't even have Spotify. I feel like everybody was really shocked when I said that I never used Discord before, and now people are going to be shocked that I've never used Spotify. I'm a real boomer, you guys. I should have, like, made my concept as a VTuber be, like, that I accidentally turned on the stream and I don't know what I'm doing. That I, like, accidentally started streaming because I don't know technology, because I am boomer. Another thing about the ripping the eye out that I don't get is why they can just pop it in the eye again. I mean, if the nerves are cut, you can't just put the eye back in socket. Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought, like, I didn't understand. They were like, it's easy to pop an eye back in, which, like, I know if it's not, like, cut, I've heard that before, but, like, the eyes were always, like, cut and bleeding. So that was a bit confusing. What did they mean by that? Did they mean, like, when they were talking about it, did they mean, like, it's not hard to put back in if it's still, like, connected to the nerves? Because, like, I have actually heard people say that before, but the ones that we saw were always, like, completely ripped out. It was weird. F for me being a boomer. I am mega boomer. Who was you guys' favorite character? I feel like I want to ask that at the end of every visual novel. Although I don't even know who mine was in this game. Let me think. Because I liked all the characters. I wouldn't say there was any that I particularly loved. Like, I liked all of them, but there wasn't any that was, like, stood out as a character that after I've finished this game that I would think of as, like, oh, this is one of my favorite characters. Maybe Mizuki might have been my favorite. They should have just let the eye hang out during the sync in the prototype. Yeah, that would have made more sense. They should have done that. I forgot I want to post another meme in the Discord related to the game. You can post it now. Aiba was your favorite? She was really funny. Maybe, yeah, I liked Aiba a lot too. Probably same Mizuki, but Moa's character's really funny too. Oh yeah, Momo. He was really funny and he like really was unexpectedly helpful at the end. Like when he shows up in the beginning, you don't really expect him to become as much of a major player in the end game as he was. But yeah, he was funny. I think I like Aiba the most, but I like most of the characters. Yeah, I liked pretty much everybody. Last stream, I remember people saying that they disliked Ota, and I thought maybe I would dislike him more once I played more, but I still liked Ota by the end. Yeah, I don't think I disliked anybody. Besides, like the bad guys, I guess. Mama redeemed himself? Mama or Mama? Because I don't know if Mama could redeem themselves if they were never bad in the beginning. Do you mean Moma? I thought Mama was a really funny character. I didn't dislike Oda since he actually changed for better in the end. Yeah. I'm gonna look at your meme now. Wait, I could probably show this on stream too. Oh wait, but everybody here is in the Discord anyways. You guys can probably all just look at it there, right? Or should I show it on the screen? I have the power now to show images on the screen. The Yakuza boss. Wait, are the names the same? Moma. Moma, M-O-M-A, and Mama. Mama is the, yeah. Mama is the, bartender. Or bar owner. That sort of character archetype is really common in Japanese games. Mama's character. Also, I wish Pewter had better motivation to help Renju / Saito. I guess he and Renju were lovers, but then he should maybe have noticed that Renju was different. Yeah, that's true. Like, Pewter's character was probably the hardest to grasp, and it's like on the pathway where Renju was dead, since Renju was dead and he wanted to avenge him, he was like helpful and a good guy, but then on the like route where Renju was alive, he was just causing problems. The bar persons, yes. Has anyone seen a goldfish pass by? Is this a trick? Hello, Aris. No, I haven't seen a goldfish pass by. I feel like you're gonna trick me again, like the time you tricked me into saying the pudding joke. Also, I did like that not everyone survived in the good ending. Yeah, that's true. It was, all the endings are really interesting, and oh, we haven't talked as much about the Iris ending either. Like, that one was really shocking, wasn't it? To me, that was shocking by how, like, depressing it was. I wasn't really expecting an ending like that, I guess. I wasn't really expecting Iris to die at the end of the Iris route. And then, like, when you follow the real route and you find out that everything she believed was just delusions because of her brain tumor, it was like, oh my gosh. I just, like, caused her to die. I will go zoom in. Zoom in? Zoom in around. Well, I'm traumatized from the pudding joke. I have trauma. Now I have to be very careful about reading something, or else somebody will be able to trick me again into another D's nuts joke. Felt the same after the Iris route. Or Iris. I said Iris. Because Iris is in chat. Yeah, the Iris route was, like, really shockingly depressing. I guess, like, it did sort of feel like her delusions were so crazy that, it did feel like there's no way these things are true, but it was still very shocking that she died in the way that she did. But I guess that her dying in that way, or, like, I guess she didn't have to die, but, like, that sequence was still very important to solving the mystery because we were able to see how that sync machine causes people to lose their eyes. So I thought that was interesting. Or, like, it was sad, but it was, like, important. And it was also interesting how all of the, like, memories of the past route were a thing. It was like Higurashi again. It was like Higurashi again, where people were remembering the past routes, and it helped them, like, solve the mystery in the end. The two games we've played have so many parallels, don't they? That was a sad route. It was. You know, when I thought... Because, like, you know, we did the Ota route and the Mizuki route first, and those were both, like, pretty happy endings for the characters involved. So when you see that you're on the Iris route, you think you're gonna get, like, a happy ending with Iris. But no. No. Oh, and her mom. The storyline with her mom was really surprising, too. Like how Date said, Mizuki cried for him at the hospital, but he never went to the hospital on the resolution route. Yeah, he was remembering it from the other route. Also a bit weird that all the mental illnesses come from a physical illness in the brain when there's not always such a clear answer to what's wrong with people's brain, IRL. Yeah, that's true. I feel like they just, like, you know, they want to give an explanation for it, so they're, like, the only way to really fully give an explanation is to make it a physical problem, right? Because the visual novel, I think, probably... They don't want to leave things open-ended, right? So they're going to make it a physical thing. So they can fully explain it. That's why I think they would do that. But yeah, in real life, usually with mental illnesses, it's just like... You don't know the exact reasons why it's there. It's just like there's a bunch of various symptoms. And when a person has enough of those symptoms, they're classified as having a disorder, right? But a lot of times people don't know. I guess with brain scans, though, people probably are finding out more about stuff like that now, right? Or am I saying stuff, or am I completely wrong? This is just my guessing, I guess. I'm not a neurologist. I went to one semester of college to be a clinical psychologist, and we learned about the brain there a little bit, and that was really interesting. I kind of wish that I would have finished there, because all the things we learned were just so interesting. Like, not even, like, for the purpose of getting a degree and having a job, even. College is just interesting. All the classes I took were so interesting. Except biology. I hate biology. It was interesting how this game sort of subverted the anime stereotype of Like, a lot of times in anime, one of the younger characters, oftentimes, like, the main character will have, like, a pink hair or blue hair or something, but their parents will just have normal brown or black hair. And so, like, with Iris and Hitomi, it's sort of like, I mean, I don't know if they were intending to do this, but, you know, she has brown hair and Iris has the pink hair, but you don't really think about it because it's common in anime. But then her actual mom isn't even Hitomi. It's it's a girl who had actual pink hair. So it kind of feels like it was subverting that trope in a way. I don't know if that was intentional or not, though. I also found a high resolution of Mizuki giving a thumbs up, lol. How does she... Going by the tweet from the guy who made the game, it seemed when he saw that, it seems like she wasn't intended to do that, right? Or what is she supposed to do that? Is that a glitch? There's some psych at uni. It's really interesting. Yeah, it is really interesting. To me, psychology is the most interesting topic in the world. That's what I thought too, but in this case, I think you don't need to explain too much. The human brain is just really complex and we don't know everything about the brain and thought processes. Yeah, that's true. Love to know why people do things. Yeah, I mean, in high school I took psychology classes and that's what made me want to major in psychology. And everything I learned in all those classes were just so interesting. Like, those were the kind of classes where I would never, like, zone out or anything. Hi, Buketa Music. We're discussing AI, the Somnium files today. She doesn't when you say you're going out to eat at the end of her route. Oh, she does. I see. Why did the guy who made the game say that he'd say what is this? Or what did he say? Where did this come from? That's what he said. Oh, there's another thumbs up. Oh, it's from the newer game, isn't it? I'm just looking in the Discord. If anybody doesn't know what I'm looking at, it's in the Discord. Let's see. What else is important to mention? I'm trying to think of things we haven't discussed yet in this route. Or in the game, because we finished the game, we talk about all of it, not this route. I try to think of other things we could talk about in the game. Did you watch any of Iris's actual YouTube videos on the Lemon Skate channel? What? No. I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, did she play the game? AI the Somnium Files Let's Play Part 2 Ota is here. She played her own game? Oh, no. Ota joins me for some Shovel Forge gameplay. We're basically pro gamers now. She played Shovel Forge? Oh my gosh, I need to watch these later. There's like actual Let's Plays by Iris on here? That's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna check that out after the stream. English and JP channel. Wow. Oh, you just got a bad end? What bad end did you get? The first sync with Iris and the Iris root syncing in the main had my Favorite OST, absolute banger. First, I don't remember the songs. Oh, the first sync, the Shovel Forge one, and the Iris Root. Oh my gosh, the Shovel Forge one I kept getting stuck on because I kept running out of time at the end. Even like following a walkthrough for it, I kept running out of time. It was very frustrating. I like rage quit at one point and then went back to it. There's one where the JP actress and English voice actress meet so that their parallel worlds are canon. Oh my gosh, that sounds funny. I need to watch that. Got shot? You got shot? Wow. Same had to read a guide for that sync lol. Yeah, it was hard. I like after that sync for like all the other ones I was just reading guides. I was like, I'm not taking any more chances. I'm not bothering with just like figuring things out on my own with these anymore. The syncs like honestly got me kind of frustrated on multiple occasions. Like a lot of times the things they wanted you to do were just so random. So yeah, I used walkthroughs for like all of them. One of these are so difficult, the syncs. Yeah, a lot of them I found to be difficult. I liked the investigation parts more, but there were a lot less of them. Like, interrogation parts, those were fun. Those remind me of, like, Danganronpa. Even though they were very easy in this game, compared to, like, something like Danganronpa, where you have to think more about it. But I thought those parts were a bit more fun than the syncs, for me personally. Like, a lot of stuff in the sync, I was like, why do you want me to do this? Although, I guess the Minecraft reference was funny. I got through everything okay, but everything is too random to know what's the right choice. But I only use guides for the secret items. Oh, there's like a lot of secret items in this game, right? I didn't really work on tracking all those down. This game also, somebody said there's like 40 different endings. I saw somebody say that, which I was surprised by because I didn't see that many opportunities for bad endings. I wonder if they were all like really hidden or something. 40 seems like a lot. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, it's pretty funny. I was shocked at the Minecraft reference. It was funny. Iris was like, I was like, oh my gosh, she is also a Let's Player. She's just like me. Except for she's like an idol. I just kind of stream. Wait, here's my mind. My favorite character was the investigator Kagami. Oh! Wait, what's his name again? Yeah, that was funny. Every sync has one secret item. Plus, you get one at the end of the sync. You have more than 1 sec remaining. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't really do that. What happens if you get all the secret items? Do you get like an extra scene or something? Or, oh wait, do these come with like extra images or something? Like you get like bonus pictures? Is that what it is? Like you are an idol from now on? I'm an idol now? Oh no, but I can't sing or dance. How do I become an idol if I can't sing or dance? I am idol. It would be fun to be an idol. I remember when I first like got into Love Live, which was like the first idol thing I ever got into was Love Live before I branched off more into like Idol Master and stuff like that. And people used to do like these like cosplay idol groups where they would just like cosplay. They would get like a group of like 9 people to cosplay all the characters and dance to the songs, and a lot of times they would like make appearances at conventions and stuff like that, and I really wanted to be in one of those, even though I can't dance at all. I'm terrible at dancing, but I just thought it would be so fun to be like in a group and dancing to idol songs with other Love Live fans and cosplaying and making appearances at conventions. I thought it sounded fun, but I'm terrible at dancing. I'm the kind of person where I like get my lefts and my right mixed up when I'm trying to dance. Like I can't get my body to move in the right direction I want it to, and I just stumble all around. I'm not good at it at all. I'm almost done in the middle of the 3-month after part. Oh, you're about at the end then. You provide entertainment for your loyal fans. If I had my emotes, I could have you guys spam. On Discord I didn't add all of the emotes that I had commissioned. I only added the ones that I thought were better for like using on Discord. I have like a light stick emote. I could have had you guys spam that, but you have to have 1,000 subs to be able to use your emotes, which I think is silly. Like you have to have like in order to be able to let people use emotes, you have to be like verified or have a partnership. I guess because members are the only ones who are supposed to be allowed to use emotes. But what if you want to just let anyone use your emotes? I want everybody to just be able to use my emotes. I remember seeing a cosplay dance group at a convention. Wow. Were they good? I have only ever been to one convention, and it was really small, and there wasn't anything like that there. What was that? The convention I was at, there was, like, it was really small. I mean, I kind of live in the middle of nowhere anyways, and I didn't grow up with a ton of money either, so, like, in high school, it was just, like, a cheap, small convention, and the things that we had there were a K-pop dance thing, like, learn how to dance K-pop. There was like 1 million Homestuck panels. Like, even though this convention was super small, there were like 3 separate Homestuck panels, all full of cosplayers, like a huge cast of cosplayers cosplaying like 20 of the characters in each group, which was kind of crazy that like this convention was so small and there was like so few events there, and yet there were still so many people available to do Homestuck panels. I guess that's just what time period this was in. There was like a Japanese karaoke thing where like nobody there could, like, it was weird. It was like there wasn't very many people at the karaoke thing, and the guy who was hosting it was singing Let It Go in Japanese, but like most people didn't know anything in Japanese, so most people weren't even singing Japanese songs, even though it was supposed to be Japanese karaoke night. Wait, have I talked about this before on stream? You guys are probably sitting here like, we already know all this. I feel like I've talked about it. And there were like these girls who said that they could dance to EXO. It was like 3 girls, they like EXO, the K-pop group, and then they had him turn on the music and they started dancing, but then they made him stop because they didn't remember the dance. And not very many people, like most people just kind of like, I think that a lot of people didn't have the courage to get up and sing. A lot of people didn't have the courage to get up and sing, so a lot of it was just like the guy there singing. And I remember that Amiko and our cousin, we were there with, it was me, Amiko, V, our cousin, and our mom and our aunt, like our cousin's mom. And Amiko and her cousin really wanted to do a dance that I knew to a Vocaloid song, but they didn't even have a chance by the time the thing was over. So yeah. That was my time going to the anime convention. There wasn't like anything to do there, and I was in the worst cosplay possible. I like had like a Amazon cosplay Luca from Vocaloid. Oh god, it was terrible. And the second day I wore a Lolita dress, except for back then I didn't really, you know, in high school you don't really have money. And Lolita is expensive. And so I had like, the dress itself was okay, but all the other components that went with it were not. And I looked like a mess, and there was a girl there dressed in like actual Lolita. And I was like, I didn't feel worthy to be in her presence because she looked so good. And I like wanted to be her friend, but I was scared to come up to her, and I knew that she would see how bad my outfit was. I just like kept walking past her, hoping that she would say something to me, but she never did. She did stare at me though. Oh, and there was like a Funimation voice actor there, and my mom couldn't like he paid to give autographs on like fan art that he had of the characters he voiced. And my mom didn't have enough money for all three of us to get an autograph, but he gave us one for free. It was nice of him, but I don't remember his name. He was like the only like guest at this convention. It was very small. I do use sock puppet accounts on Twitter to hate you, but all the sock puppet accounts are as active as my main Twitter account. What? You sock puppet accounts. Well, you have to like come in and you have to do what Ota does, right? And come in and protect me and show that like the sock puppet accounts that hate me all come to love me, right? Wish we could have the mega emotes. Me too. I think it's so silly that it has to be partnership. Like, I get that like most people probably want to make it so that only people who are members of their channel can use their emotes, and you can only become a member if somebody is partnered so that people can pay. But what if you are okay with people using them for free, right? You don't remember the story? Okay, maybe I didn't tell it before. I just went on a big ramble about my one time at an anime convention. There wasn't much there. It was a very small convention. Did you bless the crowd with your singing? No. I remember that somebody sang a song from My Little Pony, and then these two girls in Steven Universe cosplay were like whispering to themselves about how much they hate My Little Pony. I was like, why are you being rude? They were like stage whispering. They were like shout whispering so that the person could hear them. I was like, what's your problem? If they want to sing a song from My Little Pony, let them sing a song from My Little Pony. It's fun to hear your stories about touching grass. I went and I touched grass at the anime convention. I remember spending a lot of time in the vendor's room. I mean, there wasn't really much else going on anyways other than the vendor's room. And I bought a My Little Pony plush. I think Amiko is singing downstairs. I hear her singing. What did I buy? I bought My Little Pony plush, and I bought a really beat up figure of Senju Gahara from Bakemonogatari, but at the time I didn't own any anime figures, and I thought it was just exciting to have an anime figure. And then years later I still have her, and I look at her and I'm like, I should not have spent that much money on her because she is extremely beaten up and scratched. Aiba is back. You're at the very end now. They're gonna start singing. I have a problem. I don't know if you guys hear it. If you guys keep hearing a noise, like a scratching noise, it's because I painted my nails. And whenever I paint my nails, I can't help but just scrape it off. I should stop doing that. I can't leave nail polish on because I just accidentally just start scraping it off without thinking about it. Teacups are flying. What do you guys think that we should play for the next game? Oh, do you guys have more to discuss about this game? I feel like there's so much in this game. There's probably a lot of things that we didn't discuss anyways that we could talk about still. Why paint your nails then? Because I want to have the nice nail paint. I want to have the nice paint on my nails. I just end up I don't know. It's just like, you know, I don't really think about it. I just start scraping it off. It's just fun to scrape off nail polish, I guess. It's sort of like... I'm trying to think of an example. Just like unconscious habits, right? Have you seen the hot dog costumes you get for pre-ordering the new game? What? I have to see that. Wait. For some reason I didn't see that on the... Maybe I didn't scroll down far enough on the page when I looked for the figure. Hot dog costumes. Huh? Wait, I don't see any on this page. Are you tricking me? AI, the Somnium files hot dog costumes. Oh, limited time bonus DLC. Oh, this is great. This is great. Hot dog costumes. Here. Hot dog costumes. Pre-order bonus. They're pretty epic, aren't they? I never went to an anime convention. I think liking anime is cool and all, but meeting more than casual anime fans makes me cringe a lot, and being in a room with lots of people scare me. When I went, I mean, like I said, it was a really small convention. I didn't meet anybody really frightening. But I guess I didn't really talk to very many people either. The people, I mean, there were like 3 different Homestuck panels. Amiko spent most of her time at the Homestuck panels. Me and my cousin kind of went and did other things and then went back to her every once in a while at the Homestuck panels. The Homestuck panels were probably the most like cringe part. I mean, especially like the first one on the first day that we went was really bad. But overall, I didn't meet that many, like, I didn't have very many bad experiences. There was, like, I don't know. I mean, it was a small convention. There weren't even that many cosplayers. There was, like, a really good Nico cosplayer from Love Live, and I wanted to talk to her, but I was scared. There were a lot of people I wanted to talk to, but I was scared. There was, like, a furry. There were furries. There was, like, one furry, I think. There was, like, somebody in a costume that had, like, a really long, like, train behind it. Like, is it, like, sort of like a, I don't know what character it was. It was sort of like a king costume, I guess, with, like, a long, like, cape thing that was really long behind them. And, like, you had to, like, stand very far back if you were behind them because it was so long. Easily one of the best VNs I've played, but considering most of the others are HVN, it shouldn't be difficult to take over. Yeah, if you mostly play like Nuki Gay, then... I really love the game. I end up staying at till 3 a.m. when I beat it. I love games like that. You know, now that I work overnights, I don't really have that experience anymore because I'm up all night normally, you know? I kind of miss that feeling of staying up all night because I'm excited about something. Nowadays, for me, staying up to play something is just like staying up till like 3 p.m., which, you know, isn't very exciting. It doesn't, like, you know, when you're like staying up excitedly at like 3 a.m., it feels exciting because it's nighttime. It's like that SpongeBob episode where they're like, at night. But like, if you work overnights and you're awake all night and then you just happen to stay up till like 3 p.m., that's not very exciting, really, because it's just 3 p.m. Okay, the outro is amazing. It is. It's really funny, isn't it? It's funny and like charming and cute. Really need to go to a convention. I really want to go to another one really, really badly. There's so many conventions I want to go to. Yeah. There's always a furry at a convention. Wait, were you the furry? No! No, no, no! I saw the furry! I was not the furry. The first day I dressed up as Luca from Vocaloid. Luca the Vocaloid. And the second day I dressed in Lolita. And both times I looked a mess. I especially looked a mess the first time, though, because I was wearing the worst wig. And you could see my real hair beneath it. Ugh. And oh my god, there were like these people who came up and asked, I don't remember which one of us, because it was like, I don't remember what Amiko was wearing, actually. I think she was a Vocaloid too, but I don't remember which one. And our cousin was dressed up as Tato, like the Utao Tato. And there were these people who came up and asked to take a picture with my cousin and gave me the phone to take the picture, even though I'm a Vocaloid, which is, you know, related to Utao, so, but I think they probably couldn't tell. And oh my god, the dress was like, kind of, like, you know, it was terrible Amazon material, so it was like kind of like see-through at the top, and so I had to wear like a shawl over it, which made it look even worse and less accurate to the character. Oh, it was so bad. Oh my god, I have so much embarrassment over that. At least it was such a small convention, there was like nobody there. I liked the game. It did feel a lot more like a movie to me with all the 3D animations and stuff, which I thought was cool sometimes. 3D anime characters look bad, but they did it well in this game. Lately, I've been seeing more games that are able to do anime characters in 3D well. It seems like, you know, a lot of times that's kind of hard to achieve, but lately I've been seeing more of them. Yeah, I like the game a lot too. It was interesting to play. I think this is actually probably the first 3D visual novel I've ever played, now that I think about it. Unless, like, Artificial Academy counts. Saw them by looking in the mirror. No, no, no! I saw the furry just from across the room. And there was not a mirror across the room, okay? It was just a furry. Is cosplay just dressing up as a fleshy as opposed to a furry? A fleshy. In, like, the universe of, like, Beastars or Zootopia or whatever, one of those universes, if you dress up as a human, are you a fleshy? If you're really into humans? That's such a disturbing word, isn't it? Fleshy. I saw the new game is using more motion capture for the 3D model, so it should look more natural and fluid. Interesting. I'm excited for the new game. Whenever that comes out, we should do that for the book club. Well, it counts as if you enjoyed it. Is that the actual word? Fleshy? Fleshy is the word Iris just used. I don't know if that'd be an actual word. It's disturbing, isn't it? Fleshy? What do you guys think? I mean, is there a word for it? I just accidentally winked. I want to stream more often. I haven't been streaming as often because they gave me my hours back at work. And also a lot of times at the weekend lately I've been visiting my mom and stuff. Because, I mean, I don't know. Lately I've just been wanting to visit my mom more often. And she has like a new puppy. So it's fun to go over there and help with the puppy. I know Amiko doesn't agree with me on that because she thinks the puppy is kind of irritating. Because, you know, it's a puppy. She's a puppy. So she likes to like be really all over you. But I like to go over there and help with the puppy. So lately I haven't been streaming as often. I should stream more though. Maybe I'll stream something tomorrow morning. Because I don't think I'm going to my mom's tonight. I don't know. I want to tell you what I think it sounds like. Fleshlight? Fleshy? Fleshlight? Is that what you mean? What other word would people use if we were in a furry universe to describe people who liked humans and dressed up as humans? It's basically a kid, a puppy. Yeah, it's like a toddler. Spot on. I got the word. Well, what other word would furry use? Let me look up. Is there a word for this? I don't even know how to search this though. If a furry... Why is the first thing if you type if a furry is if a furry owned Roblox? What does that mean? Is that a thing? Oh, okay. Anyways, if a furry was obsessed with humans, what would they be called? Well, are they a fleshy? Fleshy is kind of offensive, but it can be used in a fictional context where humans coexist with anthro-animals. Is fleshy a slur? What do they mean by fleshy is kind of offensive? What? I think fleshy sounds funny, and the disturbing aspect just adds to the humor of it. Yeah, I think it's funny. It's funny and disturbing. What if a furry owned Roblox is the first thing that like Google suggests? Like Google, what's the word? Like finish the sentence when I started typing. If a furry, the first thing was if a furry owns Roblox. Fleshy is offensive. What? That's what this article says. Or it's on Quora. Fleshy is kind of offensive, but it can be used in a fictional context where humans coexist with anthro-animals. That's what it says. I don't know what they mean by that. Non-fur is one that I hear a lot in my group of furries. That's what someone else said. I like fleshy better. I think they're trying to say that in a universe where like furries are like an actual like species, that in that context fleshy would be offensive to call a human. I think that's what they're trying to say, which is interesting and funny to me. Non-fur, according to Reddit. I like fleshy. It's got a wiki? Really? Non-fur wiki. Wait, if I'm a magpie and I look like a human and I consume human media, does that make me a fleshy? Gonna have to think on that one. I'm gonna open up the VNDV list I made of potential visual novels to play. Oh, I can update AI the Somnium files as finished now. Finished. What's this? Oh, you linked it. A non-furry is a person who's either not furry or is in the furry fandom, was only involved with the fandom for either the enjoyment, selling, and purchasing of artwork, the roleplay, the accepting. Well, now I'm opening the non-fur wiki. Oh, you would be, I guess. I'm a non-fur, or I'm a fleshy. Oh, see also fleshy. In the see also section. Fleshy, also known as fleshies, is a humorous or self-mocking term used by people in the animation industry as a jab to the term furry person. Users are known or have friends in the furry fandom itself, and they do not have a problem with it or its culture. However, in certain circumstances, the term itself has been used as a derogatory term referring to humans. In a sense, the furry equivalent to the term, I don't think I could read that word because it contains an actual word that I don't think I can say. The term's use cannot be verified and or confirmed on any animation production companies outside continental US. The word is now an established term in the fandom. Fleshy, also known as fleshies, skinnies, skin bleeps, shavers, smoothies, or human lovers are furries and anthros who obsess about humans to the point of trying to be one. Oh. Huh. I'm a fleshy, you guys. Fleshy, what the hell? Hi, words. You showed up at just the right time. Smoothies. Furries hate us now. I think it just says that it could be a derogatory term. I don't know if that means they hate us. Yes, me a bay words, yeah. Well, out of all these terms, I like fleshy the best. I like it better than skinnies, skin bleeps, shavers, smoothers, or human lovers. Furries have labeled us. I guess they have, but I'm a fleshy because I'm a magpie who looks like a person. This is actually just a skin suit. Actually, I'm a magpie, I'm a bird. I actually just stole this from somebody. I'm wearing somebody else's skin. Pseudo fur? I like this word. What does that mean? We're learning so much furry terminology on today's stream. What is pseudo fur? Pseudo fur or pseudo fur with a hyphen in between is a term to describe those users who are in the furry fandom for one reason or another, but don't fully consider themselves a furry, but are not fully mundanes. Is mundanes the furry way of saying normie? Is that what they mean? Mundane, also using the term mundi, compare normie, is a term used to describe someone who's not a part of the furry fandom. We're learning so much. I think this word suits you more. No. But I am a magpie. Why doesn't anybody ever believe me? But I am a magpie. I'm a magpie. I'm a magpie. I'm not a human. I'm wearing a skin suit. It's like being called a muggle. Oh my god, I've seen people do that recently. More recently, I've seen people say that about real life people. It's embarrassing to me. People have started saying it in real life, calling people muggles. It's why? What are you doing? I just, why? You don't need to go around calling people muggles. It's weird. Yeah, I have come to the stream for a lecture on furries. Thanks, Maggie Sensei. Welcome to furry class, everybody. Today we'll be learning about fleshies. If your cat cosplaying magpie dressed as a penguin. No, I'm just a magpie. I'm just a magpie. Didn't you see my beak? And my other magpie qualities? My gothicness. Magpies are very goth animals. There's people shouting outside again. I really wish I had a place, or like, I guess YouTubers get like the stuff you stick on the walls. Does that work? To like get rid of all of the noise that always happens outside. Cause every time anybody walks by and they're talking, you can always hear it. I think Amiko and I mentioned before that we were trying to find a new place, but we're probably gonna end up staying here for a little while longer. We now have a doctorate in furology. Furology. I'm a furologist. Calling people muggles. What's the road coming to? Yeah, just you don't need to do that. You heard that shout? Why shouting though? I don't know. People just like to walk by and shout. There are these people who are really, really rude, and they come by at like usually like 9 or 10 p.m. around here, and it's like a couple. It's like a man and a woman, and they have a stroller, but inside the stroller is a giant speaker, and they're just blasting loud music. Like they're just like strolling around in like a baby stroller, a loud giant speaker blasting loud music as they walk around the town at like 9 or 10 p.m. Every time I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Like, I don't understand. What causes somebody to want to do that? Other magpie qualities. Do you even have hollow bones? Yes, my bones are very hollow. And I can fly. And I'm very gothic. You mentioned you had no luck in finding a place. Yeah, it's hard to find a place. There are a lot of places around here. And also, since neither of us can drive, we have to find a place where it's either close enough to our work to walk or close enough to a bus stop. So that's kind of hard. I'd like to be able to drive, but I mentioned before, every time I would try to drive and was like being taught by my dad, I'd always get like panic attacks. I'm always like genuinely afraid of driving. It's not good. It's not good. I have opened lists of... Oh, wait. No, I don't. Let me open it. Where is VN Book Club ideas? Oh, I only have 11 games here. I mean, if you guys have an idea for a game that's not on here, on my list of games... Can I show this list on stream? Show it somehow? I have to get rid of all these tabs about furries that I have. Practice driving in games. Is that gonna help? I like to, whenever I go to my dad's house, well, first of all, I like to drive around in GTA. That's fun. And a lot of times when I go to my dad's house, he has Forza. Is that what it is? I'd like to play that game and drive around. He has one of the cars that has, like, the girls from Neptunia on it, and I love to just drive that around. Game's on sale on Steam right now? Which games? Let me, here. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can share this with everybody. I have a list of games that we could do, but we could also do something else if I feel like if something's on sale or something. Keep furry tabs open, cause you linked it. I was looking through that wiki. No, that's the wrong thing. Window capture. Properties. Here we go. I'll put it above V2 Studio, and then I gotta crop it. No. What's happening? I don't know what I just did. What's locked? Crop it. No, crop it. Crop it. Properties. Why can't I crop it? Oh, wait. Here, if I do this. No. I'm trying to show you guys the list, but I can't crop it. I just only want the list to show. I don't want anything else in the browser to show. What is this now? Oh. Whoops. I don't know how to show you guys this. Play GTA? I'd like to. I went to play GTA with the mods, with like all the crazy mods that you can like turn into like, oh no. I was gonna say the crazy mods where you can like turn into animals and stuff, but this isn't really helping my current case, is it? You know, like all those really crazy mods that people play with. I think that'd be fun. Forza isn't really good for practicing driving. Oh. Well, I have fun playing it. Whoops. I'm doing a million things wrong trying to get this to work. Where is the window? Okay, the window capture is just gone now. Okay. Transform. Edit transform. No. Crop? Huh? Oh, am I doing it? Oh. I'm figuring it out. Oh no, that's too much. Okay. No. I'm figuring things out. Okay. I'm finally knowing how to do things. Sorry. Sorry, this is taking a little while. Okay. It's a very short list. Here. Can I move myself now? Done. Can you guys see those games now? You can see like the bottom thing on VNDB. Here, these are the games we had on the list, but if people have other ideas, then there are lots of other games we could play too. The only thing about recommended VN is I like crime and mystery VN, so all the ones I would suggest are very similar, and I already recommend AI the Somnium. I love crime mystery as well. So are there other games that people would rather play than these? Let's see. Well, what are each of these games? Symphonic Rain and Steins Gate are on sale off the list. Steins Gate? We could do Steins Gate. Steins Gate is very long. I don't know what is Symphonic Rain about? Does everybody want that or no? Is that not the kind of thing that everybody here is into? Let me open up Steam. Or is that one like... Honestly, I like a lot of romance fans, but I think I'm the only one here who does. What is Symphonic Rain about? In Piova, the city of music and endless rain, young men and women gather to pursue their dreams of becoming musicians. Chris Verton is one of these young men, leaving his rural hometown and girlfriend to begin to enroll in the Piova Communal School of Music. Winter has come. It's been over 2 years since Chris has been studying to become a fortinist. A fortnight? A member of the magical instrument known as the fortel. It's a music game? Where are like the genre tags? I prefer to like know things by genre. Oh, it is mostly music. What do you guys think? I don't mind what we end up playing. I'm down to play romance. I just don't switch out those kind of games on my own. I do play romance ones, but they won't be streamable. With games that have like H scenes, I think that we can play them as long as they have a version that takes the H scenes out. Although I think I think that everybody who participates in the book club is adults. At least that's the vibe I get from everyone here. So maybe I'm a little paranoid, but I still don't like the idea of like a minor showing up and wanting to join the book club. And I've mentioned this before, I guess. I don't know if I'm paranoid, but that's the main reason. Like, it's okay if a game has those scenes as long as there's a version that removes it. Like, a lot of times Steam versions will remove the scenes. I don't know, we could play Steins Gate if people are interested in Steins Gate. Steins Gate's supposed to be really good too, right? Good if we were all inclusive. Yeah, that's what I think. I think like if like a minor shows up, or even if somebody who just doesn't want to see stuff like that shows up, I'd rather have like games that have a censored version, or like a version that edits out those scenes. And a lot of games nowadays do have versions that edit out those scenes anyways because of Steam. But I don't know. Do you guys think Steins Gate then, or Symphonic Rain? They're both on sale. Unless there's another game that people would rather play. Symphonic Rain is 70% off for $11.99. Let's see what Steins Gate is. Steins Gate is like a time travel game. Oh, Steins Gate's also $11.99. 60% off. They're the same price right now. What do you guys think? Or should I could do a poll. If I did a poll, Steins Gate would probably win because I don't think many people even know of Symphonic Rain. And a lot of times when I do polls on Twitter, I think a lot of people vote who I don't know if they're actually in the book club or not. It's better to play something that makes you comfortable, but will keep you out of trouble at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with playing games that are 18 plus on my own, and I've mentioned games like that a lot of times on here. I just don't want to make one of them for the book club if there isn't a safe version. If I had like a book club that wasn't like anyone in chat can join, like if I had a book club with like set members of people that I knew, like like a group of people that I already knew, and I knew everyone was adults and everybody was okay with that kind of content, I would be okay with having a book club like that. But since this is like anyone can join, that's the reason why. Also, hi SCP-2786. I don't like Steins Gate too much, and I played it years ago. I gave it a second chance. Oh, you don't like Steins Gate? Okay. Well, we can... I mean, there's lots of games, too, that aren't on this list. You know what I've kind of wanted to play? I don't know. I'm guessing the Steam version is probably safe. You, Me, and Her, also known as, like, Totono. I think it's a horror game. I think. You... Me and Her. I don't think it's on this list, is it? Oh, this one's not on sale. Or is it not horror? I don't know. Yeah, that one's not on sale though. It's $29.99. Content creators should always assume everyone's 17 or younger just for safety's sake. Yeah, it's probably better to be on the safe side. Nice to catch your stream again. Nice to see you on chat again. If I was playing Steins Gate, I'm sure people here would enjoy it. It just has issues and maybe not enjoy it back in the day. I see. Okay. I'm gonna open up this list in a different browser, like the one that, other than the one I'm showing on the screen, so I can actually click things, because that's just the list. Let's see. Because Steins Gate is really long, I think, too. So that's also, like, if we pick that, we'll have to be aware that we're making a commitment. Steins Gate is 44 hours long. Although Higurashi, I think, overall was longer than that when we did those. When we did that. Other things on this list. Oh. The thing that's like Reijin Gi Rupu. I usually hear that one called as Raging Loop. And I've heard that one's really good too. And I think that one's horror if you guys want to play that. I don't know if that one's on Steam. Yeah, Raging Loop is on Steam for $14.49 or $19.49, and that one's on sale too. Oh, I have so many options. Raging Loop is one, and Fata Morgana is also supposed to be really good. I don't know if that's on sale. Fata Morgana. Fata Morgana is $24.99, and it's not on sale. Let's see. Wow, there's so many options. Watching game being played is different. I enjoy watching some games I would never play. Besides a comfy reaction to the game, not the gameplay itself. That's how I feel too about people that I watch. That's how I feel too. So, but like for the book club, these are visual novels that we're gonna play on our own and then talk about later. So let's see. I don't know. For me right now, the biggest options seem to be Steins Gate, Symphonic Rain, or Raging Loop because they're all on sale. And Raging Loop is like a horror game, but that's all I know about it. I just remember when it first like got an English version, seeing a lot of people like raving about it on r/visual novels. People really liked it. And then there's Steins Gate, which is like a time travel, like science fiction game. And Symphonic Rain, which I guess is like a music game. My question is, which one do you want to play? I'm okay with any of them. I mean, last time I did like a poll. Vampire the Masquerade has a series of VNs? Really? As long as you enjoy, your watchers will most likely enjoy spending time with you while playing. Do you guys want to do Raging Loop? I don't know. Should I do another poll? Because the thing is, since this is like... I don't want to make anybody play something that they're not going to like. Because this is the book club where we all read things in advance and then talk about it. I guess because I really like horror. For me, out of these options, the Raging Loop seems like the one I feel the most towards, personally. But I would be okay with any of them. And I think a lot of people probably aren't familiar with Raging Loop either, so maybe people aren't interested in it. Off to work, best of luck, Maggie. Have a good day at work. Thank you for the luck. Maybe I'll just do a poll. I feel like I'm not really getting it anywhere asking everybody. You're up to playing. Everybody's just up to playing anything. Look at that Raging Loop and it looks interesting. Should I do another poll? I might just do another Twitter poll. That might just make things easier. So, like I said, I'm fine playing Science 8. Raging Loop sounds interesting. Well, if you guys are all being genuine and you're not just saying it because I'm interested in Raging Loop, then maybe we should do Raging Loop if everybody thinks it's interesting. Let's see, like, if Raging Loop has like a route order or how we should do this, if you guys are interested in that. It also costs a bit more than the other ones, so maybe we should keep that in mind too. Raging Loop routes. It's 26 bad endings. 12 are required to unlock all 4 main routes, huh? Loop. Walk through. Let's see, walk through. I don't know. I don't know how this game goes. I don't know if there are routes or not. Well, lots of endings, yeah. Four main endings. I just don't know how to cut this up for the stream. The first main ending. Maybe we should make it until we get like the different main endings. There's 4 main endings and it looks like it's kind of a linear game. So it looks like you get all the endings in a specific order. So maybe we should, because the first ending is Yomi. Yomi is the first main ending. It seems to have a chart system to guide you to the endings. So maybe we should play until we get to the Yomi ending. I'm not sure how long that will take though. That's the way I'm thinking, at least right now, is like, we just play till we get to the Yomi ending. I'm not sure how long the game is, so I don't know if that'll take a while. I guess if it's pretty short, we could go on to the Wit ending. There's 4 main endings: Yomi, Wit, Darkness, and Myth. What do you guys think? Google how long the game is. It says 30 to 40 hours. So 30 to 40 hours for all endings. So then if we cut it up into 4 pieces, if 40 hours, I mean, that's like the higher one, but if 40 hours is correct, then that would just be about 10 hours for each route. So we could probably do 1 route per stream, right? Or 1 ending. Unless they're not cut up in like equal order. Has a lot of positive reviews. If everybody is open to Raging Loop, then I think we could do Raging Loop, and we should do the Yomi ending for the stream. If anybody has any objections, speak now or forever hold your peace. Also, Raging Loop is a bit more expensive, so if that's gonna be an issue for anyone, please speak up, and we could do one of the other ones that are $11.99 instead of this one that's $19.99. So keep that in mind. If anyone has any issues with this, speak now. That sounds good. Can someone post a walkthrough on the Discord? Walkthrough. I found a walkthrough. Okay, this walkthrough, I guess, it's on this website, reactor.net, and I'm not really familiar with this website. And it's covered in ads. Okay, I guess this walkthrough, yeah. We can do 1 ending and we'll meet and discuss for changing or leaving at 1 route in the next stream. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, everybody, for the next book club, read to the Yomi ending of Raging Loop. And the next book club will be... May 14th at 9 a.m. Okay. We did it. And is there anything else to discuss about AI, the Somnium files, or anything else that anybody would like to talk about? Or should I just end the stream? I want to stream something tomorrow morning, so I don't know what yet though. I kind of have been in like a thing of like not knowing what games to stream. If I do stream something, it'll probably be a game I already have, because even like buying Raging Loop, I'm probably gonna have to wait until I get paid. So it'll probably either be a game I already have or some like freeware game. For streaming tomorrow morning. Oh no. I sneezed on stream. My sneeze virginity. How's your week been? It's been okay. I just was working, I guess. I've kind of fixed my life, you guys. Bless you, thank you. Taskaru. After all this time, I've always been like, I've never sneezed on stream yet. It's happened now. Blessed by a Maggie sneeze, clip it. Don't clip it. You can clip it. Don't clip it. I don't know. I've developed an intense point-based system that has helped me learn how to clean my house. How do you fix your life? Yeah, I got a point-based system that has helped me to learn how to clean my house. Because, you know, before I was really messy, and you guys came to my cleaning stream. And, you know, my house got messy again after that. But I figured out a point-based system. I've developed a point-based system that I have managed to keep my house clean and do general daily tasks. By, like, if I have, like, a certain amount of tasks I have to do every week, like cleaning a certain amount of rooms and cleaning this and cleaning that. And if I do them, I get points. And if I don't do them, I get points removed. And the points are currency that I can use in order to buy things. Like, you know how I used to order DoorDash all the time? Like, the Uber Eats sort of thing, DoorDash. Now, I have to get 15 cleaning points to buy DoorDash. It's currency, you see? So that gives me motivation to clean my house. Because if I can clean my house, I can order fast food or do other fun things. Like, I also have, a certain number of cleaning points is a certain number of money I can spend on something fun. Like a video game, but it wouldn't count for video games for stream. Like, I can buy as many as those as I want, but like a video game to play on my own, or like anything else that I might want to buy. I've managed to use currency to change my life. The sale ends on the 2nd of May, so I may not be able to take advantage of the sale, so if you want to, we can change it. It ends on the 2nd of May. Oh, do the other ones end on the 2nd of May too? Steins Gate sale ends May 5th. Symphonic Rain. May 9th. Well, it should be okay, because you know what I just remembered is that my mom is going to be giving me my tax return money. Anyways, because I had it transferred into her account, because when I did it my taxes at her house, and I didn't have my bank info with me. So, you know what? I'm gonna have my tax return money anyways, so I can buy with that. I sound so lame and broke, don't I? But yeah, it should be okay. But is it working? Yes, my house is clean, you guys. Give those cleaning points, Maggie. Thank you. I've invented like my own personal economy. When you clean up, do you announce 10 points for Hufflepuff? No, but maybe I should. It is very exciting cleaning something and then getting to add another point. And it's very exciting. How many cleaning points do I have right now? Let me check. I keep them tracked on my phone. I actually don't have very many right now because I ordered DoorDash yesterday, and also I lost 5 points today because one of my tasks is to finish the weekly visual novel on time, and I finished it a half hour late, so I lost 5 points. So right now I only have 6 points. Oh, I can add a point too for streaming. I have streaming 3 times a week, but I haven't been doing it. Because I want to stream 3 times a week. Basically anything that I want to do on a regular basis, I can, basically anything I want to do on a regular basis, I could put on here. Well, actually now I have 17 points because I just added a point for streaming today, and since I paid my bills on time, which rarely happens, I forgot to add the points for that, and it's 10 points if you pay the bills on time, because you know that's important. Paying the bills on time is really important, but I never do it, which is why my electricity has been shut off before, just because I forget to pay the bills. It's not even that I don't have the money to pay the bills, I just forget to pay the bills. So that's why I made paying all the bills before the end of the month worth 10 points, and not paying them subtracts 10 points. And I forgot that I paid all my bills, actually. So now I have 17 points. Wow. That's so much. That's not actually so much, but I could buy DoorDash with that because DoorDash is 15 points. I sound like a crazy person right now, don't I? But it's helped me. It's really helped me. So you're Hufflepuff. The official test told me I'm a Slytherin. Should I take one of those tests on stream? That might be fun. I should take, there's like one that's like has like 200 questions for like Hogwarts house. Maybe I should do that one. The cleaning point economy is in the gutter right now. The cleaning point economy. The value of the cleaning point has gone down significantly. One cleaning point is it's worth, I don't know how to say I don't know enough about money. Maggie. Well, because my electricity got shut off. The lady who called me was super nice. I think she was really surprised when I thanked her for being, I was really confused about how to turn it back on. I guess you have to go in the basement and do stuff with the stuff in the basement to turn the power back on after they manually turn it off. And I was like, afterwards, I was like, thank you for being so patient with me. And she seemed really shocked that I said thank you. I got the feeling that she deals with very angry people most of the time. But for me, my power got shut off just because I was stupid and lazy. I just always forget. That's a good way to motivate yourself. It is a good way to motivate myself. I fixed my life. My house is clean. It's mostly cleaning. I need to do the streaming more often, though. Every week since I started it, I haven't streamed 3 days, so I've lost 3 points each week, but I need to start streaming more. I'm going to stream tomorrow morning. Prove to us you're a Slytherin? How am I supposed to do that? Those are snake noises. I'm gothic. Slytherins are gothic. That's what the Pottermore, that's the website. The Pottermore test told me I was a Slytherin, and it told me my Patronus was a magpie. I got it right. Oh, do you mean prove to us by doing the quiz? Yeah, I should do the quiz on stream. Maybe tomorrow morning I could do quizzes. But I want to play a game. I haven't been playing enough games because I've only been streaming once a week, so only 50% of my streams recently have been games. I've just been mostly doing these talking streams. So I want to play a game tomorrow. I just don't know what game to play. There's so many games that I started and never finished, though. I'm not sure which one to play. I also have a lot of games downloaded. My computer's like out of space because I have so much games, so many random games. They appreciate people being kind. I think they put up with a lot. Probably. I did have some angry calls from my internet service provider. I don't envy the job of the people taking the call, but the internet providers are downright scummy sometimes. Yeah, that's true. But I think a lot of times probably the people on the phone probably, I mean, maybe they are the ones being scummy, but a lot of times probably they're not really in control of the things that are happening, right? It's like when I used to work at company, like a corporation, a bakery, I used to work in a bakery that was like a corporation bakery, and people would yell at me about things that like corporate, like the higher ups decided. It's like I'm not in control of that at all. But I don't know. I would assume that the callers probably aren't in charge of things, right? But maybe they train them. You know, maybe they train them to like manipulate people. I don't know. Game, any feelings or preferences? I don't know. I like most games, honestly. I don't know what I'm feeling lately, actually. A lot of times I'm like, yeah, I want to play this kind of game. I could honestly go for anything right now. Maybe it's just because I haven't streamed a game in so long. I could stream anything. But, like I said, it'd probably be, if I do stream though, it'd probably be a game that I already have right now for tomorrow, or a game that's free. If anybody knows any good free games, because of the fact that I don't really have money until I get my money from like my tax money or my paycheck. The people who take the calls are just low-wage employees. Yeah, like yelling. I understand that like people yell at those people because there's nobody else to get upset at, I guess, you know? But like the person on the other end doesn't have any control over it. People used to yell at me about like prices, especially because the place I worked at was like notorious for having like ridiculously high prices. So people would get mad at me like, you're seriously charging this much for this? I didn't make the prices. Like, call corporate. That's what I would tell people. I would be like, you can call corporate and talk to them about it. I can't do anything about it. Fortnite is free? JK, yeah, I don't want to stream Fortnite. Apex, oh, I don't want to stream Apex. Destiny 2, Lost Ark. Vampire Survivors is basically $3. I've never heard of that. Vampire Survivors. It is $3. What is this? It looks funny. Wow. Mow down thousands of night creatures and survive until dawn. Well, you guys, I can go into my PNC account right now and tell you that I don't even know if I have $3 in there right now. Let me check my PNC account. I don't know when my mom's coming with my check of my money. She's probably coming tomorrow, but that'll probably be in the afternoon tomorrow. Yeah, I have $3.66. So I guess I could buy that, but I don't know if I want to spend that money on that. right now. Maybe I'll play it after my mom gives me my tax return money. It's because, you know how I just mentioned about how I never pay my electricity bills and I forget about them? It's because they gave me a letter in the mail about how they were going to shut off my electricity. So as soon as I got my most recent paycheck, all the money went to the electric bill and to rent. And after that, I have no money left. Because the electric bill had a lot of money from a lot of months. I'm really revealing my failures as a human being today. Yeah, I mean, like a Pokemon game. Oh my god, I could do that. Moemon? Maybe I'll do Moemon. Ooh, with a randomizer? It's fun with a randomizer. I think I'll do that. That sounds fun. It's really popular with VTubers at the moment. Everyone's playing Vampire Survivors? Really? I didn't even see other people doing that. Vampire Survivors is a good Zatsudon game. Oh, it's the kind of game where like you can just talk over it a lot. Oh, I accidentally winked again. Winku winku. I can never wink when I'm trying to. Only an accident. Koromon? It's like Pokemon? I've never heard of Koromon. Let's look up Koromon. Koromon? Oh. A JRPG like Monster Taming game set in near future. Oh, my tummy made a noise. Sorry. Koromon, download the demo. Oh, it looks so cute. So it's not fully out yet, it's just a demo. Oh, Moemon, I want to see it. I think I might do Moemon tomorrow. It's pretty good so far. Maybe I'll stream Koromon when it comes out all the way. The thing with demos is I just don't like only playing part of the game and then like having to replay the part I already played later when the full game comes out. Oh, it's out? Oh, for some reason their website says download the demo. Is it on Steam? Oh, it is on Steam. Oh. Okay, I might stream this game sometime. But right now, I'm gonna... tomorrow I'm probably gonna do Moemon, because it's free to emulate that. Top review. It's like Pokemon, but if Game Freak didn't hate their own fan base. That's the top review of this. It looks really cute. Yeah, I'll do Moemon tomorrow. The funny thing about Moemon is, first of all, Nintendo constantly likes to like go through and scrape away like emulated versions of their games. So with Moemon, pretty much every time I downloaded it, I have to download a different version, and you never know what you're gonna get when you download Moemon, because first of all, there are multiple versions of Moemon. Like, there are multiple different versions of the sprites. Like, there's the original, and then there's like Moemon I don't remember what they call it, like revamped or remade or something like that. And like there are some versions that have a mix of the old sprites and the new sprites, and some that just have one or the other. And then there are some where people have edited things about it. Like, I've had times where I've downloaded Moemon, because I've played Moemon many times. I've had times where I've downloaded Moemon and some people have edited some of the text in the game to become kind of disturbing and suggestive. Like, the part where, like, the person gives you the TM to learn in Ruby Sapphire, when they give you the TM to learn what's that move? The one where they spit out all the seeds. It had something about like really suggestive about like I love seed, like you know something you could imagine being suggestive with that sort of concept. I was like, this was not the original dialogue in the game, and so some versions of Moemon that you download have like text edited, and then there are some versions of Moemon that change all the Pokemon's gender to female, which I don't like. Like, please let me have some male Moemon. It's cute that way. If the cute little girls are boys. Oh, that sounded creepy. Sorry, that sounded creepy. But you know what I mean. Moemon, it changes the Pokemon into girls, and it's cute if some of them can be boys too. Okay. Ever played Moemon? It's Pokemon with the sprites edited to look like anime girls. Moemon games that are ROM hacks for the original games as well. Yeah, I've only ever played the ROM hack ones. Are there versions that are original games? We usually do Emerald because I like Emerald better than Fire Red and Leaf Green. Of course, someone's gonna add non-safe stuff. Yeah. So if I play Moemon, I have no idea what version I'm gonna get, because a lot of times with Moemon, you just find some sketchy website that's like, here's a ROM of Moemon, and then it ends up like, you never know what version you're gonna get. Played a Pokemon game with Toho characters that Pokemons? There are a lot of interesting Pokemon fan games. I've played one that changes the Pokemon. Back when I was more into My Little Pony, there was one that made them into ponies, but that version was really poorly like balanced. Like the ponies did not have enough moves, and they barely learned any new moves, and for the most part they only had the one move that was Stomp. And it was very frustrating and annoying to play when pretty much everyone can only just stomp and do pretty much nothing else. I know there's also like Sweetmon, is that what it's called? The one where the Pokemon are changed into like candy and like pastries and stuff. The only thing that was Pokemon with Toho characters, that wasn't a ROM hack. Oh. I don't know enough about Toho to really play that. I've watched a little bit of somebody playing Toho, but I still feel like I didn't learn much. All I know about Toho is that Romelia is like the cutest character. Is that her name? Romelia Scarlet? Is that her name? Yes, this is the cutest character. That's all I know about Toho. I like she's like an Ojo-sama, right? She's like a vampire, and she's like a, I mean, I never played Toho, but she's like a she's like a spoiled brat, right? Or is that not her thing? I like those characters. I watched a little bit of someone playing that, and I thought that's the cutest character I've ever seen. But I still feel like I didn't understand much of what was happening. Magimon when? Like a Pokemon game that replaces all the sprites with Maggie. Different versions of Maggie. Different types of Maggie, like Maggie and Ameko Pokemon, where like there's different types of us. VTuber Pokemon. I'm having too much fun. In the past, I was making a Pokemon fan game, but I didn't get very far with it. It was just supposed to be for me and Ameko and our cousin, because we all had these OCs that we used to post a lot about in our group on the messaging app Line. And I was trying to make a Pokemon fan game using those characters, but I didn't get very far because I'm not very good at anything. I'm not very good at making sprites, and I'm not very good at using RPG Maker, because I was trying to make an original storyline and not just a ROM hack. So I really didn't get very far. But I had a lot of fun making the like ideas for their designs and what type they would be. I don't know shit about the Toho games. I played 6, 7, and 8. I mostly skipped the tags. I felt like I didn't understand what was happening, and the guy I was watching didn't skip the text. You to play that game? Which one? Magimon? Toho? Lately, I've been really playing a lot of... I guess Amiko talked about it in her stream, too. Because we've both been playing it a lot. It's like a raising sim. It's a mobile raising sim, Dream Girlfriend. We've both been playing that game for years and years. I've been playing that a lot lately. I got back into it recently. Such a waste of all my money. Playing the gacha in that game. Magimon. Someone should make that game. That would be really fun. I would play that on stream if somebody made it. But it'd probably be hard to make it too, though, right? Like making just a bunch of Pokemon that are just Maggie and maybe Amiko. Maggie and Amiko. V. If you guys knew what V looked like, she could be in it, but she can't. Play it on stream. Magimon? Gotcha game? Yeah, Dream Girlfriend. I don't think I could play it on stream because there isn't much to do. It's like a raising sim type game where you kind of play it in the background. You just kind of like have it going in the background and you just like raise their level and dress them up and that's it. It's like a really simplistic game. And yet it's still so addicting to me. Just have 2 Pokemon. A game with just 2 Pokemon. And the reasons I got interested in you and Amiko was because your model's clothes kind of reminded me of Toho on your Reddit post. Oh, really? Interesting. That art we commissioned from, her name is Akko on Twitter. It's great. It's so cute. I was really happy with how she drew us. She's also, oops. That image is also Akko. Her art's really pretty. It can be a mix of a bear and a magpie? She could be. Actually, I don't know if Amiko would ever show this, but a while ago, I mean, V isn't interested in VTubers and she wouldn't want to be one, but a while ago, Amiko drew like a little design for her and she was like a dog girl. It was cute. But I don't think Amiko would ever want to post that. So V is a dog girl. She's a blonde dog girl. That was really nice. Yeah, she did a really good job. I think that I would like to commission her for more stuff. I mean, a lot of times my money ends up going to other things though. I wanted to commission more VTuber stuff a lot, but I always end up spending my money on other stuff. Family lore. Yes. For some reason, even though we're all sisters, one of us is a bear, one of us is a magpie, and one of us is a dog. Well, I mean, actually, what happened was that Amiko, she's a bear, and our parents are bears, and they raised me and V as family. Even though we're a magpie and a dog. But we were raised by bears. I'm still waiting on the scab I ordered, but I didn't realize it was 5-month completion. Sometimes commissions take a long time. A lot of how it took us about a little over a year from when we first decided to become VTubers to when we debuted, just because half of that time was spent raising money to afford the commissions and stuff, and also to afford the computer and the microphone and the iPhone, because like the iPhone has the best camera for tracking. And so half that time was spent raising money, and the other half was just waiting for commissions to be done. Please don't go into debt, Maggie. It's okay. I'm careful. I'll be careful. I mean, I guess technically, I'm technically in debt because I have student loan money that still needs paid. So I guess in that way, I'm technically in debt. Okay, you had to get full setup. Yeah. At the time, I didn't even have like a personal, I didn't have a computer. I had a laptop. I didn't have like an actual computer. And I wanted to get a gaming computer, which this is a gaming computer, but I think both Amiko and I have come to the realization, Amiko more than me, that the computers that we thought would be really good for streaming and that we were told would be really good for streaming aren't as good as people had told us, because we both have had some technical issues, especially her, related to our computers. Mine I got at Best Buy, and maybe that was my first mistake, because people are always like, if you want a good computer, you have to build one yourself or have someone build it for you. I just kind of bought a gaming computer at Best Buy. It was like Black Friday. It was on sale for Black Friday. In Australia, you only have to pay your student loan if you earn enough. They just take it out of your wages. What? Man. Why is that not the case here? That sounds awesome. I only went to one semester and I still have the money. But then again, I haven't been paying it because with COVID, they put it on hold. Which I guess technically that would maybe have been the best time to pay it. But I still didn't pay it. Just be conscious of what you spend money on. Yeah. I mean, I'm careful. Although, I guess you guys did hear me say that I have $3 in my bank account, but also say that yesterday I ordered DoorDash. But, yeah, no, yesterday I looked in my PNC account before I ordered the DoorDash and made sure I had enough. And I was like, yep, I'll have $3 left. And I had enough cleaning points, and that's what really matters, right? Can be good, but you need to check the parts. I don't know anything about parts. I brought my dad with me. My dad's an IT guy, but, I grew up my whole life thinking that my dad knows a lot about computers, but I guess since doing this, I've wondered if he knows as much as I thought. I don't know, maybe he does. I just don't even think, maybe that's not even his area of expertise. I don't even know exactly what he does at his job. He doesn't, I don't know. Maybe he does though. Maybe he's just not used to the kind of computers you would need for streaming, right? I don't know. Pay about $2,000 for one semester? Whoa. You don't have to pay your student loans if you escape to a different country. There you go. That's how you do it. Just go to the store and tell the cashier you're paying with your cleaning points. That's what I'll do. There you go. Next time I go to the store, they're credit or debit, cash or card, cleaning points, obviously. And then I pull up my phone. Look at how I have 30 cleaning points. I think that should be more than enough. Gaming doesn't equate to PC knowledge. My dad, he works in IT, but I don't really know exactly what he does there. I guess he works with some, like, old program that's, like, not really common anymore. Because it's, like, a thing where not very many people are trained in what he does, I guess. My family think because I game I can fix any PC problem. Oh. I think that's like because I'm bad with computers, but I'm a little bit better than Ameko, and so Ameko has this expectation that I can fix any problem with her computers when I'm really not the person to go to. Sorry, I'm really not. Just because I know just a little bit more than Ameko doesn't mean that I can help her with a lot of issues. Invest in the cleaning coin, the only crypto coin which makes the world a better place by mining them. There you go. It's a cryptocurrency where you gain more just by cleaning your house. That's great. Well, it's caused me to do lots of things, like I cleaned my shower and my bathtub, which is good because there was a lot of disgusting things in there. I cleaned my sink. I've cleaned because deep cleaning something is worth more than like just cleaning a room, right? So that includes like going like cleaning the really gross things. I cleaned my cupboard. I haven't used my cupboard in years. It's just been full of stuff that I haven't used. And I just have kind of been leaving stuff on the dining room table because I didn't want to go through my cupboard. I cleaned that out. It wasn't gross in there because everything was still in packages. There was just a lot of expired stuff. Although I did discover that like a container of yellow food coloring had like spilled, and so my hands were all yellow after I cleaned my cupboard. My family doesn't realize I literally just Google everything on how to fix PCs. Yeah, if there's a problem, you just have to Google it, right? And then if nobody else has experienced your problem, you just have to get angry, and that's all you can do. Make cleaning coin to the moon. Everyone invest in cleaning coin. To be fair, I have learned quite a bit about computers through getting old video games to work on my PC, but I also forget most of it until I have to look it up again. I think that, like, I guess, like, I know how to do things that Ameko doesn't know how to do. Like, I know how to, like, torrent stuff. And I guess to her, that means that I know how to fix a computer. But that does not mean I know how to fix a computer. That means I know how to torrent a video game. No solution on how to fix it. Now it's broken, impossible to fix. Yeah. If there's like an issue that nobody else has had, then it's like, guess I'll just die then. Guess my computer is dead forever. Like, I don't know how to do anything with computers. I know how to do very basic stuff that I think most people can do. Or, like, I guess when we were younger, Ameko didn't know how to, like, use, like, how to, like, download and, like, get, like, Japanese games to work, because you used to I haven't experienced this in years. I don't know if computers have changed, but you used to have to, like, change your locale to play those games, and I think that, like, me helping Ameko with things like that maybe made her think that I can fix computers. But that's not even related to fixing computers. I just know how to get video games to work. That's all I know how to do. App locale? Applocal, I don't think that's around anymore. People used to just use that for porn games. I mean, that's not what I was helping Amika with. I would like have to like go into her actual like control panel and change the locale. But back I used to have Applocal on my laptop, but like I remember like Applocal stopped being a thing, and I remember reading a thread about why it wasn't a thing on like an actual tech website, and people in the forums were like, it's not a thing because people only used it for porn. It was like for like games by Studio Illusion and like custom made 3D and things like that. I'll tell you something, guys. I'm a pretty big fan of Studio Illusion, and by that I mean I like one of their games, and I've played almost all their games, and most of their games are pretty trash. But I really like Artificial Academy 2, and I like a lot of their games, but I can acknowledge that most of them are pretty bad. So Maggie sails the seas. Arg! Well, if you like Japanese stuff, sometimes you have to. Especially, like, when I was a teenager, it was way less common for Japanese games to ever be available in English outside of pirating it. Also, you know how to mod. Oh, yeah, that's another reason why she thinks that I'm good at computers. It's all VPNs now. Oh, that must be why it's changed, right? You can make sense by helping get this okay running. No, with things I would help her with would be like RPG Maker games. Like she liked RPG Maker horror games. I never like downloaded like Illusion games for her. That's just what I would have been using Applocal for. The thing about Illusion games is that most of them are fun like without that purpose, right? Like, I used to just like to play Artificial Girl 3 and the original Artificial Academy, and then when Artificial Academy 2 came out, I played that just to dress up the anime characters and to create them, and to... Artificial Academy I still play to this day just to have fun making characters and going to school with them. Just to, like, roleplay out school. I don't care about the H scenes in that game. Like, usually Studio Illusion H scenes look really bad. They usually look really bad. Those games are just fun. I just want to, like Artificial Academy 2 is... Koikatsu was such a disappointment because of the fact that it's supposed to be a successor to Artificial Academy 2, but it took out, like, everything good about Artificial Academy. Man. Is anyone here even familiar with Illusion games, or am I just, like, talking to myself? My microphone cord fell out. Just for the plot? Not for the plot, for the gameplay. Okay, you go play Artificial Academy 2 and you tell me that that's not fun. Like, you can play Artificial Academy 2 and go into the settings and turn off H scenes and then play that for a couple hours and tell me that you didn't have fun, because that game is fun even without the H scenes, okay? And the H scenes, honestly, in Illusion games are pretty bad most of the time. Like, I mean, I first got into those games just because I wanted to make a high school of characters, because like I originally found them through, there was a video of Artificial Academy 1, because I was playing these before Artificial Academy 2 even came out, and it was called Yandere Roll Call, just like showing all the characters, if you give them the evil trait, how they can stab you if you cheated on them, and that was all the hook I needed. I can make anime characters, go to school with them, and they can stab me? Okay, that's literally the reason why I got into the game originally, was so that I could make anime characters and go to school with them and give them all the evil trait so that they could stab me. I would just like, first of all, I would make OCs, because I had a ton of OCs as a kid, and I would just like make, I'm not encouraging children to play these games, But I had a ton of OCs, and I would just make them, and I would give them all the evil trait, and then usually what I would do is I would gender bend all of the male characters, so it'd be a class full of just girls, because usually, I mean, nowadays with Artificial Academy 2, there's a lot of male personality mods, but back then, there was only 4 male personalities in Artificial Academy 1, and then like 20 or so female personalities, so there wasn't really any reason anyways to make a lot of male characters. So I would just make all my OCs and gender bend all the male ones into girls, and then I would make them all heterosexual because you could change the personalities, and then I would make the only boy in school, and that's who I would play as. So I'm the only potential love interest for any of them because I made them all heterosexual. So, and then I would date all of them at the same time, and I've given them all the evil trait, and I would see how long, if I could accomplish getting into a relationship with all of them before one of them killed me out of jealousy because I was cheating on all of them. That was my favorite thing to do in those games. It was so fun, and I still like to do that. It's fun. And I like to make a bunch of characters from any, like, particular media, especially now that there are mods for more male personalities, and just see what ships appear. I like to make a high school and make a teacher character that I play as and just scold all the students all the time for, like, because, you know, those games are arrow gay, so the other students will oftentimes be, like, doing lewd things in the hallway, and sometimes I'll have a game where I just, like, make a bunch of students, and then I'm the teacher, and my job is to just go around yelling at them to stop banging in the hallway. I'm sorry, but Artificial Academy 2 is fun. It's fun, and even if the H scenes weren't there, it would still be fun. It would be. The custom-made games? Yeah, I've played the custom-made games too. I haven't played their more recent one. Oh wait, maybe I have. No, I don't think I've played the one that's on Steam because I was really shocked that it was on Steam. I was like, what the heck? This is on Steam? I played, like, their older ones. Because now it's like, what are the new ones called? They have, like, a new word in there. I played the original Custom Made 3D and Custom Made 3D 2 when it came out. And I never like those mods as much as Illusion games, because Illusion games, you could just have shenanigans. Artificial Girl, that game, I mean, Artificial Academy games were always my favorite, but Artificial Girl was still, like, you could just traumatize those girls. Because, like, you could make 5 girls, and then you play as the only guy, and you can't even customize him. And you could just torment them, honestly. That game was great. And especially that game, I never even knew how to, like, initiate the H scenes. So that game, I didn't even know how to make that happen. I just would play that just to, like, make anime characters. Because that game, you could actually make their outfits. Like, Artificial Academy, you can't make their outfits very much. Like, you can't customize very much. And that game, you could, like, make fully customizable outfits. So I mostly play that game just to dress up anime girls. AI Shoujo. AI Shoujo is by Illusion. They're made by the same company. AI Shoujo is by Illusion. Custom Made is by a different company. Kiss? I think they're by Kiss is what that company is. AI Shoujo I found a bit disappointing. But I usually don't like their games like that where there's a lot less I guess AI Shoujo has a lot of customization, but, like, there's still, like, kind of a plot. I like the ones where I can make up the plot in my own head. To me, that's more fun. None of this surprises me. Sounds like an adventure. I'm telling you guys, those games are really fun. Kit with the ... dots. Kit, you always have the ... dots. Whenever I'm being judged. It's always funny. No running such banging in the hallway. Exactly. It was fun to do that. And now you do it to your Sims. I think I like it for the same reason that I like The Sims. I just like to have a bunch of, like, characters and to make up stories in my head about them and their relationships and, like, what they're doing. You know, sometimes I would make a classroom full of, like, I would make characters for that classroom, and then based off of the couples that got together in that classroom, I would then make a classroom of the next generation. Like, I would take, like, the male character and the female character that got together, and I would, like, make, like their son or daughter using like one of them's hair color and one of theirs eye color, and then make like a classroom of the next generation. I would play it. I would play it a lot how I would play The Sims. It was fun. And now there's so many mods for Artificial Academy 2, and it's really, really fun with all the new mods that are out now. Like, AA2 Unlimited is just, like, I'm amazed by all the things you can do in the game now. Just through the sheer power of mods, they managed to add, like, a ton of features. It's crazy. Got AI Shoujo on my wish list, I think. It's okay. I mean, some of the mechanics are really frustrating. I don't know. I like Artificial Academy better. I just have no words. Well, those games are fun. Like a TV series called Maggie Town would be a very interesting watch. What is it, like a Truman Show situation? Or is Maggie Town kind of sounds like a town where it's all just me. Everyone is just me. Wait, what is the SCP guy in the chat earlier said something like a content creator should always assume that their audience is 17 or younger to be safe. I completely ignored that with that conversation, didn't I? I think most of my viewers are adults, though. At least that's what I'm just assuming. But maybe I'm wrong. It's a town where you created everyone. Oh! That's what I just do every single day when I play The Sims or Artificial Academy. I just love to do that. We all seem mature. That's the impression I get from most people in the chat. And like all the regulars. As far as I can see, everyone seems to be adults here. Mature-ish. Yeah, that's the impression I get. Honestly, if there was a way for the internet for me to broadcast to only adults, that would be nice, because then I could talk about whatever I want. I mean, I guess I talk about whatever I want anyways. Then I could talk about whatever I want and not feel weird about it afterwards. I don't know, like, as a teenager, I didn't find teenagers, like, I mean, as an adult, it's, like, kind of surprising, like, being around teenagers, I guess. Maybe I'm a boomer. Winnie, my cat is here. Maggie could hook up her brain and stream all her thoughts on the internet. I would listen to 24/7. It just sounds so interesting. You don't want to hear that. I promise you. Winnie, she's here and she wants attention. Come here. I've got my kitty now in my arms. Winnie, 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 Winnie. She's purring. She's stuck to me. Her claw is stuck to my shirt. Because when I picked her up, she was clinging onto me, and now her claw is stuck. Hang on. There you go. She gets stuck to me a lot. A Maggie podcast. That's kind of what these streams are, though, right? Just talking is kind of like a podcast. We appreciate your openness. We enjoy most of the same stuff. That's good that people appreciate my openness. I mean, there are a lot of VTubers who are a lot more lewd than me. So it's probably okay, right? Like there are plenty that are like go a lot further than I do. Hi, Saz. You're late? That's okay. Saz, do you like games by Illusion? Oh, maybe I shouldn't ask that. That's what we were just talking about, though. And most people in chat weren't very familiar. I was talking about Artificial Academy. Oh, maybe I shouldn't ask people that, though. Sorry. They turn into Zots. Yeah, these streams turn into Zots because I like to talk about the game and then it's fun to just sit around and chat, right? I mean, otherwise the stream would just be like an hour long, and to me it's just fun to chat with people after we're done chatting about the game. Hello. I think you are wholesome lewd? I'm wholesome lewd. You have two of them? Which ones? My favorite is Artificial Academy 2. I was talking about all the fun things that I like to do in that game. Like create yandere schools and be an evil, mean teacher that scolds everybody. Yeah, but the stuff we end up talking about is hilarious. More wholesome than lewd, a nice balance, I think. That's good. I'm glad to know that I'm wholesome. I'm say-so. You know, when I first started streaming, I think I mentioned before, I was really like, when I first started streaming, I didn't know a lot of English VTubers. I thought maybe I'll stand out because I am a bit more say-so. Because I don't talk about lewd things a lot in real life. But I guess on stream it just comes out. I thought maybe I'll be like... now I know that there are lots of say-so English VTubers, but when I first debuted, I wasn't really aware of them. Most of the ones I were aware of were really lewd, so I thought maybe I could like have that be my thing and be my standout thing is that I'm say-so. But that didn't end up working very well. Koikatsu Party and AI Shoujo mostly just make characters in Koikatsu. Yeah, those are... Yeah, I most of their games I mostly just like to make characters in. Artificial Academy 2 is like the only one that's really... Artificial Academy 2 is really fun to play around with. The original Artificial Academy I had fun with, but after Artificial Academy 2 came out, the original Artificial Academy was just no longer good enough. And then like Artificial Girl 3 I used to have fun playing, but all the other games I only have just ever made characters in for the most part. I like, cause most of their games are pretty bad gameplay wise. Most of their games are mostly just fun for character creation. But I still play Artificial Academy 2 all the time. It's very fun. A lot of times when I get a new computer, it's like, okay, I gotta go download Artificial Academy 2. I gotta go find the torrent for it. Like The Sims 2 and Artificial Academy 2. You don't hear many VTubers talking about the topics we do. It's great. Really? They don't talk about these things? I thought that since there were so many unsay-so VTubers that they would talk about these things. They're also well known for load times. Yes, they have really bad load times, and they have really huge, they take up too much space on your computer. But AA2 Unlimited now is like a mod people have made that made it way smaller and load faster. It's on Steam. No, unfortunately. I think Artificial Academy is the #1 that they should put on Steam. Like, I know it's older, like Artificial Academy 2, they need to put that on Steam because it's the most fun of their games, and it's like the only one of their games that is fun without the H scenes, or like has appeal besides them, or it's like the main one that does. It's like they could make money off of Artificial Academy 2, make an official English release, but no, Artificial Academy 2 has no official English release. It's all a fan thing, and you have to find some sketchy way to download it. It's very unfortunate. I feel like they could make money off of it though, because it's such a fun game. Like, it does not need H scenes to be fun. Put that one on Steam. I think, like, in this stream, I've talked about many of the ways in which I've enjoyed this game completely without the H scenes. Like, a lot of times I play with, like, in the options, you can turn the H scenes off. Koikatsu has the idle thing. Oh, yeah, that's true. You can make them dance in Koikatsu. But isn't there only one song? Or is there more than one? If there's more than one, I was never able to find it. I feel like the very popular indie VTubers make lots of lewd jokes, but they don't talk about like eroge or lewd topics on a deeper level. Just some jokes, not too short though. Oh, does that make me less say so than them or more? Because if they're just joking and I'm seriously talking about eroge, gay, am I causing a problem? Is this bad? But I've mentioned in the stream many of the say-so ways that I've enjoyed these games. I've mentioned that. I could make like a whole like list. I could make a list of a million different ways. Well, maybe not a million. 25, 100. I could make like a long list of different ways to enjoy Artificial Academy 2 with the H scenes turned off. I could make a very long list of it. It's very fun. It's like playing The Sims, but they're anime characters in high school. It's fun. There's like a police car going by. I haven't come across an EN VTuber who does. I think the JP ones do. Talk about eroge. Oh, Sakura Miko likes eroge. That's one thing I like about her. I think it's funny that when I went to go follow an eroge writer on Twitter that I like, the only person I was following who was already following him was Sakura Miko. I was like, based. Sakura Miko is following him too. I like Miko because I think that she's like a she's like a true weeb, right? Is that mean to say? I don't mean it in a mean way though. I mean it like she's like truly like deep into the same stuff that I'm into, and that's why one things I like about her. She like talks about Yuzu Soft games and stuff too. I'm not the biggest Yuzu Soft fan though. I don't care if you are say so or not. You're entertaining either way. Thank you. It's a different type of unsay-so. Like you're trying to salvage her say-so-ness. I have to become say-so. Ameko's the real say-so one. Ameko's the real say-so one. Ameko's like mega say-so. Exactly what I was thinking of Sakura Miko. Playing Blue Reflection again. I don't know that one. Let me look it up. Blue Reflection. Oh, it looks so cute. Role-playing game. Developed by Gust. What's this? Blue Reflection Sailor Swimsuit Set B. What is this? It looks fun. I like the character designs. Oh, it's on Steam. As the last summer day fades, all is illuminated with gorgeous translucent designs by Mel Kishida, as well as a story that depicts the youth of lifelike girls based on a theme of human identity and bonding. A new title in the Blue Reflection series is here. It's tagged as sexual content. I see. So that's it. I see. Oh yeah, they do have very small swimsuits in this picture. I see. Should I play this? Is this game safe to stream? Are they ever naked? Is this safe to stream? Does it have Yuri? They're holding hands. That's cute. Some clips of her is when Arrogate has opened up midstream. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That was funny. The game I was playing recently, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, it was one of the games where as soon as you open it, it immediately says the title, like those games. So I was like, I better not pull Sakura Miko. I better be careful. Seison's training arc? Seison's training arc. Ameko could train me in being Seiso. That sounds fun. Wait, step 1, delete all Arrogate. Step 2. I don't know, I'm not unseiso in other ways other than Arrogate. Arrogate is my only unseiso quality, isn't it? I just like to talk about Arrogate. Oh, I guess I did bring up that fetish the last stream, didn't I? The last book club stream. Well, I guess, like, I've always had a fascination with bizarre fetishes. Like, I don't like to view things like that for my own, like, pleasure or anything. But, like, I like to play, like, Arrogate with weird fetishes or, like, go through, like, I like learning about weird fetishes. To me, it's always just been fun and interesting. To me, like, learning about things like that is just interesting. Trying to think if Amiko has any say-so moments. Probably not. She's very say-so. Completely forgot about that till now. You blocked it out, huh? You blocked out the, what was it, personality excretion. What's wrong with having Arrogate? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that I have to get rid of it to begin my say-so training arc. You have Mpreg. You talked about furries today. First of all, I don't love Mpreg. When have I ever said that I love Mpreg? And second of all, the furry thing was just, I think Iris brought up the fleshies, and then Genjutsu-sama, you're the one who linked the furry wiki. You're the one who linked it, you see? And so I only was talking about furries because you linked the wiki. See, so neither of those things happen. It's all fake. I don't love Mpreg. Even if I did clap when I said clap if you love Mpreg. It was a joke. Fleshies. Only because of your interest? What? Well, you know, I was curious about the word fleshy and if it was actually a word. Which it was. Guess I'm the most say-so here. Kit is the most say-so. Guys, have a say-so in this competition. I wouldn't be surprised if Kit was the most say-so, because I don't know if Kit's ever talked about, like, stuff like that. Maybe Arius. You guys might be the most say-so. I don't know if either of you guys have mentioned, like, Arrogate before. Oh, no. But I can't get dethroned by chat. I just dropped the what? You don't know I'm out before it started? I can't be less say-so than chat. That's not fair. Not going to compete for say-so-ness. You said you have 2 illusion games, so I don't think that you can be in the running. Is Ameko talking about cross-dressers on Say So? Probably not. Me and her both love cross-dressers, but I think she likes cross-dressers more. I should probably end stream soon. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. What was the most illusion games at least Say So? Oh no, it's probably me. Because I think almost nobody here was familiar with them, and I've played almost all of their games. I've played, let me think, which I played Emotes. That's probably the oldest of their games that I've played. The original Artificial Academy 2, Artificial Girl 3, AI Shoujo, Koikatsu. That might be all of the games that I've played by them. I tried to play, what was it called? Hako? But that one I couldn't get to run on my computer. So, I guess I'm probably the least Say So here. I haven't played, that's probably not even most of their games. They have a lot of games, and they have a lot of weird games. They have a lot of really controversial games, if you really dig into it. But I've played a lot of their games. I've played like all their bigger titles and their more well-known titles. Oh, and Honey Select. I forgot. I've played Honey Select 1 and 2. Or is there Honey Select 2? I think there is, and I think I've played it. How many Honey Selects are there? There's an r/Honey Select. There is a Honey Select 2. Oh, I think Honey Select 2 is the one that I bought on Faku and then I didn't like it very much. Or is there no Honey Select 2? I don't like the art style of Honey Select as much. I like the more moe art style. So, I've played like 8 of their games, or was that 9? I guess I'm the least Say So. Got a lot of HVNs. I don't usually play like Nukige. For VGNs, I prefer if there's a plot. I mean, even with like the illusion games, a lot of times what I'm really playing for is the gameplay and the character creation. I haven't, like, Nukige, I mean, I told you guys about the time I was traumatized by Emoto Paradise. Other than that, I don't know if I've played any Nukige, really. I've played, like, lots of HVNs and, like, ones that have stories and eventual H scenes. But, like, ones that are just purely Nukige, I haven't played that much of, honestly, I don't think. I'm just trying to think. Well, they have plots. Some stories are amazing. Yeah, I've played lots of ones like that, then. I've played, like... I mean, honestly, I haven't played that many visual novels altogether, though. Like, I've told you guys I like visual novels, but I haven't... Like, I'm bad at finishing games. I mean, I've posted my VNDB list, and you can see what I've played on there. Never played an HVN, not because I'm posting them, but because my brother has his PC in my room too, so it'd be weird to play one while he's sitting there watching my screen. That'd be weird. That's funny. Oh my god, can I tell you guys one time? Oh, did I tell you about it before? When I realized all of a sudden, like, that, my dad came over to look at something on my computer, and I didn't remember that I had Honey Pop 2 downloaded on my computer and had the, like, icon for it on the desktop until he was already on there, and then I just had to really sit there and hope he did not see it, because the icon for Honey Pop 2 is Q doing, like, the lesbian hand logo, like the V in front of the mouth with, like, the tongue licking it. Like that, like, sexual innuendo lesbian hand motion. And, I just had to sit there and really hope that my dad did not see that logo, but I'm sure he did. And also on the on like the left hand side of my desktop is all my games, and Honey Pop 2 is there. And then on the right hand side of my desktop is all my Sims mod folders. And I've mentioned this before, but like, so whenever I am playing with a Sims mod, if it conflicts with another mod, I just pull the mod that it conflicts with out onto my desktop, and I will like switch out the mods depending on what game I'm playing. And pregnancy mods a lot of times conflict with each other, and so depending on which game I'm playing, I'm more likely to use a different pregnancy mod, just because like sometimes I might want to have same-sex pregnancy enabled, sometimes I might want to have like it possible for them to get pregnant while they're in college, depending on what I'm doing in the game. And so on one hand side, I have like the Honey Pop logo, and then on the right side, I have a bunch of folders with the word pregnancy in them, like university pregnancy, same-sex pregnancy, pregnancy controller, because they're all Sims mod folders. And, you know, it's just folders with just those names. They don't say The Sims anymore. So I'm just sitting there hoping my dad doesn't really pay attention to this stuff. And also my background photo is a picture from the visual novel Subahebe. And one of the girls, you can kind of see her panties, but you also kind of have to be looking there to see it. So I don't know if you saw that either. Oh my god, there's also one time when my dad was helping me bring something up to my apartment, because my apartment is up some stairs and it was like a heavy piece of furniture. And he came to my house and he hung out for a little while, and I had to run into the computer room and close the tab because I was worried that he would, because my computer room, you can see it from the living room, and he went to the living room, so I like quickly ran in there to close the tab so he didn't see what I was looking at. What I was looking at was the pictures for the scent perfumes I was going to buy for the sniffing stream. Like the scent of a, I think the one that was on the screen was the scent of a girl's school swimsuit, and it had like, you know, the anime girl in the swimsuit looking very suggestive, and that was the picture on the screen. And because like I was in the process, I was like planning which ones I was gonna buy when he showed up, and so I had to run in there and close it really quickly so he wouldn't see it. I don't think he saw that one, but like the other one, like the other time he told me something on my computer, there's no way he didn't see some of that, I'm sure. I mean, I'm an adult, so I'm allowed to, like, so like he can't get mad at me for that, but it was embarrassing. I have 4 Otome games on my say-so yet? Wait, if we're waiting by say-so, by Otome games to say-so-ness, I've got to be the say-so-ness queen because I barely play Otome games. I don't like the men in them. They're too big and buff and masculine. Sorry, if they were all a bunch of, like, feminine cross-dressers, I'd play them. But usually, and I don't like Otome games, they like... The guy, I like to be the dominant party in a visual novel. Like, I mean, that came out wrong. I like to be, like, the pursuer, right? Like, if you're playing a game, usually, I mean, sometimes it's different. Usually, if you're playing as a guy dating girls, you're the pursuer. And Otome games is just kind of like, you kind of fall into their arms. I want to be the pursuer. But, like, I've enjoyed some Otome games. I liked Hatoful Boyfriend, and I've played Mystic Messenger. I think those are the only 2 Otome games I've ever played. I liked Mystic Messenger, too. Mystic Messenger has, a really good bonus points for the gimmick, right? Like, the being able to text them. That's what's so great about it. Oh, the Sims mod. I haven't played Eroge either, not because I'm say-so. Most of the time, it just not appeal to me. I see. The story keeps getting worse. I mean, I could probably take a screenshot of my background. Wait, no, I don't have Honey Pop 2 anymore, though. I thought I could show a screenshot of my desktop and what it would have looked like. Because, like, right now I still have the same background picture. And the panties aren't very noticeable, okay? The panties really aren't. I honestly didn't think this picture was lewd until Ameko said, "You have a girl with panties that you can see on her desktop." I was like, oh, I didn't realize it was that noticeable. It's not something my parents to see. Yeah, I mean, but he can't get upset at me. But yeah, I mean, it's not something I want. I mean, he just kind of like showed up. It was like he was showing up for something else, and I didn't expect him to be on my computer, but then he like remembered an issue with my computer that I had brought up to him, and he remembered it when he was over for something else and came out over to the computer to start trying to fix it. Maggie the Dom, big S energy. I don't know if that's it. I mean, who knows? I mean, you guys always call me an M. You guys always call me an M. I don't know. Like, if I'm playing a game, I want to be taking the action, right? Otome games, the guys, they're also pushy. I don't want pushy, okay? They're all, like, pushy and, like, I don't know. I just don't like them. And male anime characters, a lot of times they have, like, such strong jaws. I don't really need that in my life. I mean, I don't know if this is something that would make people dislike watching me. I mean, I don't think I have people in my chat, though, who are really, like, the kind of people who will, like, get upset about not, like, matching a VTuber's personal preferences. I don't think that my audience is really like that, so it's probably fine to say this. And, like, I'm not saying that I, like, dislike people, but for me, like, femininity is something that I find appealing in both men and women, and for men it's very rare, you know, in real life and in games. And, like, so that's why I tend to play more games where he plays a guy pursuing girls. But I like cross-dresser games. I like cross-dresser games. I hope that saying that isn't, like, upsetting anyone. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's some VTubers who have an audience who get really upset about them saying things about their preferences because they are holding out hope or something that they're going to be able to, like, pursue the VTuber, but I don't think my audience is like that. I don't know. I just hope that wouldn't upset anyone. Besides, I mostly prefer 2D anyways. Is that okay to say? I've met very few real life people that I don't even know if I've ever met ones in real life. I've just, like, seen pictures. For the most part, like, real life people, I don't find appealing anyways. And it's not like I'm trying to be, like, edgy, like, I'm only into 2D. It's, like, just a genuine thing for me. Because I genuinely mostly am only into 2D, and I hope that's okay to say. I hope that's an okay thing to say. Like, it's not like I'm trying to, like, be edgy or have, like, a superiority complex or be like, ooh, filthy 3D. It's literally just, like, genuinely for me. I just find 2D people, I don't know, it's very rare that I've seen, like, 3D, like, real life people that I find very personally attractive. And maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me, but that's just how I am. Like, it's not, like, something that I'm trying to, like, be an edgelord about or something. Or be like, fucking gross 3D. I'm not trying to do that. I accidentally swore. I was trying to, like get the, trying to portray, like, a type of person, but that's not the type of person that I am. Not seething internally. Keck, not really, though. It just used to be a lot more games like that. 2D Club, let's go! So, like, that doesn't bother me. I like watching you for your funny stories and based opinions. Are my opinions really based? I feel like I say stupid stuff all the time. Or like weird stuff, and everyone in chat's like, what? And they think I'm disturbing. Or like, I don't know. I feel like people watch me sometimes because they're trying to watch. They like, you know, you can't look away from the car crash, right? What, does VTuber has a different opinion than me? Disgusting. Disgusting. Controversial take for me, 3D greater than 2D. That might actually be controversial in VTuber circles. If everyone was the same, wouldn't it get boring? That's true. Swearing is -1 cleaning point. What? No! Swearing is -1 cleaning point? Since when? 2.5D is protection? What's that? Is that like CG? Like, what's 2.5D? (2.5D) is an effect in visual perception. It is the construction of apparently three-dimensional environment from 2D retinal projections. When the result is technically 2D, it allows for the illusion of depth. Oh. I see. I'm just splitting the difference. Oh. Well, I guess it is a thing. I don't know. I guess my preferences are weird. I've been told that a lot. I like 2D cross-dressers. That's weird, right? Although, I guess there have been real people, like, the TV show. Is this a bad TV show to talk about? When I was a kid, not a kid, when I was in, like, high school, I really liked the British TV show. Should I not talk about this? There was a character in a TV show that I had a crush on that was played by a real person. The TV show was kind of bad, though. Maybe not, it's like, I really liked the British TV show Skins in high school, and I had a crush on Cassie. That's like a real person that I've found appealing before. Not really is a thing, it's out there, so people must like it. I guess so, you're right. I guess it's like a thing that I've gotten a lot of, like, people in real life being kind of rude to me about before. Or, like, especially if people find out that, like, I've never been in a relationship or anything like that. Sometimes people are rude about that. But, I don't know. It's just how I am, I guess. I don't think that watching you is like a car crash. And if I'm laughing, I'm not laughing at you, but about the things you say and hopefully with you. Oh, that's good then. I've never heard of that show. Okay. It's just like it has a lot of like nudity and like the characters do a lot of drugs in that show. I like that show more when I was like middle school age, honestly. And for some reason, like, even though the characters are supposed to be teenagers, because they were doing all this stuff, I thought they were supposed to be adults. Because to me it was like, I don't know. And also because they're British, so they kept saying college. And so I thought that meant that they were in, like, what Americans call college. So the whole time I thought the characters were adults, and I was really confused when I rewatched it years later and I found out that they were teenagers the whole time. Most times when Maggie thinks something is weird, I'm here like, huh, how is that weird? Oh. So maybe I'm not as weird as I thought. I don't know, I guess a lot of times I just assume that I'm being weird, or that people will think that I'm weird. You used to watch Skins? I really liked it, like, in middle school / like early high school, and rewatching it when I was older, I found it, I still liked it. I liked it more for nostalgia, I think. I really liked the first generation of Skins a lot, but after that I didn't like it very much. Like, the second generation and the third generation I didn't like very much. But the first generation I loved. We're all different and process life differently, so it's fun and interesting to hear about the perspectives of others. That's good. I'm glad that I'm able to talk about things and people aren't, like, really judgy or, like, I'm not gonna watch her anymore because she said this. Because a lot of times I talk about things and afterwards I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. You watched the first season. The first season was good. I like the first 2 seasons. Or, the way the British people labeled the seasons was confusing to me. Series versus generations. I don't know. I remember being confused about it. When it was first released. Oh, wow. I think it was, when I was watching it, I don't know how old it was at that point, actually. I don't know if Gen 3 was coming out when I first was watching it, or what time it was. I have no idea when it was just, like, a thing I just stumbled upon on, like, Netflix. I had no idea, like, what time period it came out. I feel like that's a lot of shows that I used to watch. I would just, like, find them on Netflix and, like, not know anything about them. And then be surprised when other people know of this thing that I watched on Netflix. I watched a Disney movie, like, and I thought it was, like, made by some, like, small, like, animation company, because it was kind of bad. It was, like, a kind of bad 3D animated movie. I thought that was pretty bad. I thought that nobody knew this movie existed. Come to find out later that it was a Disney movie, and everybody knew it existed. I thought I was the only one who watched this crappy movie. Raya the Dragon or whatever. Raya and the Last Dragon. I guess I thought we were on Netflix. I was at my mom's house, but I guess we were on Disney Plus. And my mom put on that movie, because my mom really likes to watch, like, put on, like, animated movies. And, so we watched that movie, and this whole time I was thinking this is some, like, trash by some, like, small animation studio trying to cash in a little bit of money. And then it was Disney. I was like, what is this? I was so surprised when I started seeing, like, pictures of it everywhere. I was like, people watch? I'm not the only one who, like, I really thought it was a movie where I was the only one who knew it existed. I was really surprised. We only judge the non-inconsequential stuff, like your soda tier list and pizza topping preferences. I don't even remember what I said in the soda tier list. Pizza topping. I'm sorry, pineapple on pizza is good. Heard of it, not sure if I've watched it. I didn't like it very much. I mean, I don't know, it wasn't that bad. But I remember thinking, like, that it seemed so cheap, I guess. But, you know, Disney just likes to just pump out those movies anyways. Especially because, like, I think that's a movie that came out and during the time where, like, they were just pumping out, like, straight to, like, the streaming service movies. Because it was, like, when the pandemic was really big and a lot of people were in quarantine still. Just Googled it and never knew it existed until now. I just was surprised when, like, at the store they were selling, like, dolls of the characters and, like, posters. There were posters of the characters. I was like, what? This random low-budget movie? And then it was Disney. I was like, what? Good opinion. Pineapple's good on pizza. I agree. You guys are the ones who taught me who didn't teach me, who convinced me to try it. Because somebody asked me if I liked pineapple on pizza, and I said, no! Wait, I've never tried it before. I just assumed it'd be bad. And so then, like, that day, I ordered a pizza with pepperoni on it, and it was good. That was during an Omori stream. Oh my god, you guys, the other day I was listening to the Omori soundtrack, and I was, like, feeling so much nostalgia for the time I played that on stream. That was, like, one of my first playthroughs. I was like, oh my god, I was such like a bad streamer. I mean, I don't think I'm a great streamer still, but I was like, I had no idea what I was doing, and I kept messing up, and I remember being so nervous that every time after a stream I would have to shower because I got so sweaty. Because I get sweaty when I'm nervous. Is that gross? A lot of times, I mean, I just say things. We're all just bros here. I just talk about things like how sweaty I am. Sweetheart's main theme is still a banger. Yes, that song is a banger. A lot of the songs on there are bangers. I remember, like, just sitting there just being really anxious and not saying very much a lot of times. Sometimes, though, still when I'm playing a game, I'm just focused on the game and it's hard for me to say things. And that's something I should work on as a streamer, probably. But, like, I remember just, like, being really anxious during those streams and not knowing when to... Like, nowadays, I'm a lot more comfortable making a joke. Like, back then, I feel like I barely made any jokes at all because I kept being afraid to make a joke. Like, I would think of a joke and then not say it. Cracking up a cold one with the bros. Yeah, we're all bros. Who doesn't sweat when uber nervous? I guess that's true. But I am a particularly sweaty person. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's genetic. Most people in my family, except for some reason Amiko, get very sweaty. I remember, I mean, this was back in the time when in the Lolita community, like Lolita fashion, when sometimes people would Lolitas would refer to us on occasion as ourselves as lollies. People don't really do that anymore because, I mean, back then the connotations of lolly being like an underage girl was still a thing, but I feel like it was like, I feel like in the Lolita community people were more comfortable making a separation of it than they are now. I remember that when I used to wear Lolita, I used to call myself the sweaty lolly. Nowadays, Lolitas don't call themselves lollies anymore, though, because people don't want people to think that they're, like, talking about, like, being a little girl. People used to just say it as, like, a shorthand of Lolita. Which, like, a lot of people misunderstand when they hear the term Lolita, too, and they think it has something to do with, like, pretending to be a child or something like that because of the book Lolita. And honestly, the story of how Lolita got its name is, like, debated, and I could go on a huge ramble about the whole history of Lolita fashion, but I won't. All I'll say is that the connections to the book Lolita are minimal and have nothing to do with trying to look like a child or act like a child. It has nothing, it's, like, not related to that. People just think that. Maggie's a real sweaty gamer. I'm so proud. I should sell my sweat. That's good merch, right? Bottle it up. I wonder which stream it was when you got more comfortable with sharing with us. The smell one? Honestly, the smell one was when I came back after like a 3-week break. And that, honestly, I think that break really helped because I feel like after that point, I did become a lot more comfortable. I feel like just taking like a 3-week break helped because I think that my streams before the 3-week break and my streams after are a lot different. At least that's how I feel like I felt different during the streams. I, like, feel a lot more comfortable now. I really do think that taking a 3-week break helped, even though at the time I felt really bad about taking the break, and I remember feeling like, oh, I need to stream, but, like, I just wasn't feeling it, and I was feeling really anxious, and I was really anxious when I started the sweat stream, too, because I hadn't streamed in so long. But I do feel like after that point, I've become a lot more comfortable. VTuber Gamer Girl Sweat? I should sell it. Bottle it up. Now you're thinking like a capitalist. Sell my sweat and my bathwater. I was just thinking, do you have anything planned for a special stream on your 1-year anniversary in June? Yes, I was going to react to my debut, and my debut is only a half hour long. It might be longer because I'll probably pause it a lot, but I don't know. Does anyone, like, after I react to the debut, I'm sure I'll probably want to stream for longer than a half hour. So maybe we could think of something else to do after that. There are lots of, like, easy things to do during a fun stream like that, like personality tests or tier lists. I wonder if I could check and see if there are any new scents on the market by that company, but I'm not sure if there will be. The thing is, I bought all the more say-so scents. They have some very un-say-so scents that I didn't buy because I wasn't comfortable streaming those. But honestly, maybe for 1 year anniversary, I could buy some of the more lewd scents and sniff them. But, I don't know. Yeah, I want to react to my debut. I'm sure I'll be cringing the whole time. Honestly, that might even if it was a half hour, just by how often I pause it from cringe, it might end up taking like 3 hours, so who knows. Is Omiko's the same day? Yes, we debuted. I debuted first, and then she debuted. I did a half hour, and then she did her debut for a half hour, and then we tried to stream Stardew Valley together, and it didn't work, and it was really embarrassing, and we deleted that stream. I don't know if anybody remembers that. For some reason, I feel like Kit was there for that. I don't remember 100% though. I don't remember who all was in the chat. Paqueta Music was maybe in the chat in the first stream. I think I only know that because I recently actually clicked the debut stream because I don't remember what I was trying to find in there. But I was digging around in it, and then I saw Paqueta Music's name in chat, and I was like, oh, Paqueta Music has been here since the beginning. I'm so bad at remembering who is here since the beginning, especially because a lot of the beginning streams I was so nervous in that I don't remember anything that happened. It was the same day, yeah. So, I don't know what should... I have to talk with her and discuss if she's planning on streaming too, and she usually streams at night though. But I felt really bad because when I was watching her anime club stream that night, you guys were talking about how a lot of you like were really tired and had to change your sleep schedule to watch the stream, and I felt really bad. I was like, oh no. I felt guilty about like streaming that late when it wasn't convenient for everybody. Especially, and then like, you know, you guys having to wake up earlier to come to my stream. You watched it in chat. Oh yeah, you did say that. I remember that. So hoping for a Gartic phone game. Oh yeah! I wanted to play that too. Maybe we could play that. Not sure if you were. I don't remember either. I don't exactly. I think there were some people in the beginning who have it stuck around too, but I'm not sure. Maybe they've changed names though. I think I wasn't able to make it to the debut stream, but I was there for the stream when you tried to play the game. Oh. That was embarrassing. We could not get it to work at all. It was horrible. It's only 2 a.m. here. Did you and Genjutsu-sama both say though that you go to bed more earlier in the morning? Or am I causing you issues? Am I getting into your sleep schedule? Honestly, I'm getting into my own sleep schedule right now. I should probably go to bed soon. Request that week off of work to watch the anniversary streams. I think the next AI game also comes out that week. Oh, thank you. Wow. And the AI game comes out that week. We'll have to play that for the next for the book club whenever that comes out. Did watch your debuts though that day. Anyone who watched my debuts, how did you sit through it and not die of cringe? I remember constantly like every 2 sentences being like, oh, I'm so nervous. I was probably like whispering. I remember that after the debut, my dad texted me, like, you did great. And I was like, you were here? I guess he somehow found our VTuber accounts. He, like, figured it out through, like, vague things that Amiko had said to him. He managed to find our VTuber accounts and watch our debut. And didn't tell us until after we had finished streaming. I don't have a bedtime, not a normal one. Okay, then. So I'm not getting into the way of your sleep schedule. It's all good. I can change my sleep schedule if it's on the weekends, and I'm a responsible adult, allegedly, so I can handle my bad life choices. Okay, I mean, I get that, like, you guys are the ones who chose to wake up at that time to watch the stream. I still felt guilty, though. That's awesome. My dad finding them. Yeah. He just figured it out. And I remember saying things on stream and then being embarrassed that apparently my dad heard them. I remember talking about how I was flat, like flat-chested on stream. And then being embarrassed when it turned out that my dad had watched that stream. I thought it was fine. I did notice you being nervous, but I didn't know I'm sticking with you guys. Yeah, maybe I'm embarrassed because it was me, but I guess we'll find out on my not my debut, but on my anniversary stream. What day is that exactly? Is it the 26th? Let me check. Oh my gosh, Maggie Adana is live. YouTube just told me that. Let's see. Videos. Sort by date added oldest. June 23rd. Okay, June 23rd. I wonder what day of the week that is. June 23rd, it's a Thursday. Well, I'm gonna have to react to my debut video. Well, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm gonna be dying of embarrassment. Haha, Patan. If I used the word Patan, he wouldn't have known what I was talking about. I should have used the word Patan. Actually, there was a stream that I knew that he was probably watching because he said that he might watch the one stream, and people in chat were bringing up some of the looter things I talk about, like arrogant and stuff like that, and I tried to be kind of vague and use more Japanese words in order, because like my dad might be watching this because he said that he might try to catch the stream, so I'm gonna just use Japanese words to describe these things just in case. So that he doesn't know what I'm talking about. That actually happened a stream a while ago. Like a few months ago. Dear Maggie Adana is live. Guess I have to go to the streams to that one. No! Or that stream is to this one. No, don't leave. Happy to find a stream. You've been great to watch a chat with. I'm happy that you found me. I'm happy that to everybody that found me. I like my small little audience. I mean, a lot of times I would like to be able to grow more as a creator, but I would like my new people to have the same vibes as my longer audience, because everybody that's been in my long-term audience has been great, and I really hope that if I do grow more as a creator, that new people who show up will be able to maintain the same vibe as there is right now. Patan, Pseudo Patan. What does Pseudo Patan mean? Pseudo? Oh god, I hope chat doesn't make us look all weird to you, Dad. My mom watches my streams way more than my dad does. And she mostly watches whenever Ameko is there, and a lot of times Ameko will text me, so I'll have more of a warning ahead of time, but... My mom mostly watched my Stardew streams. I don't think I've said very much yabe things during those streams. What if he's watching this one and mentions your desktop? No, he's probably not watching this one. I mean, he's probably not. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I get the impression that my dad has. I think he's only watched my debut and like the other stream that he told me he might watch. Because I think he's usually just busy. You know, I don't think my dad usually is available to be watching my streams. Hear from Stalking Genji. You mentioned that before. You stalk Genji. Just go potato crazy in Stardew. Yeah, that's what I do in Stardew. What? They're weed whacking outside or something? What is that? Is that a weed whacker? I don't know what kind of noise that is. Do you guys hear it? Well, you know what? I should probably end stream anyways. It's almost been 4 hours and I'm pretty tired. And I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning. Probably Moemon. I'm gonna see if I can find a ROM of Moemon. And I'm gonna also do it with a randomizer. So, the next, just for a reminder, the next visual novel book club, oh my god, that weed whacker is getting more intense. The next visual novel book club is on Saturday, May 14th at 9 a.m. and we are streaming the first ending of Raging Loop, which is the Yomi ending. I'll check your coffee. Hang on. Sama supported you. $30. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Genjutsu-sama. Oh wait, is there a message there? I don't think there's a message. If you left a message, I didn't see it. Thank you very much. Saturday, May 19th? The 14th. Did I say 19th? I meant the 14th. Saturday, May 14th. At 9 a.m., we're going to be doing the first... we're going to get to the first ending of Raging Loop. And that's the Yomi ending. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. Had a blast listening to you guys' story. I should try to be more say-so. Dang it. But yeah. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.